of TikTok. How you guys doing? I hope everyone is fine. Let me bring our people in. So we are open to conversation. So if you are joining, please bring your suggestion, bring your ideas, come and say what you want to say, respect other community members. Small but mighty group. Our page is small, but we are mighty because we are like the Gucci, we are like the Louis Vuitton of this conversation because we carry the truth and you can't hide it. So, for those of them that don't understand, this is our truth. Our truth is this platform where we are going to be engaging with people. As I say, we are currently live on Twitter and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok all at the same time. Today's topic is it's going to be interesting. The 48 hours that Blessing wasted. Why? Why are we forgetting the most vital people that is linked to this case? Also, we are going to be discussing the part Harrison has played, how he come in, and why he's an important part of this conversation as well. It is very important that if you are joining, please make your contribution, respect other house members. We don't judge people here, we ask questions. That's what we've been doing. My voice is getting better, so let's see how it goes. The first thing I want us to review this night is I want us to review the interview that we conducted with Daddy Freeze. There's a lot of stuff that came out of that interview. I mean, the interview, I was wearing a native. The first interview that Sabio came in and brought in Afiba's husband. That interview where they talk about the time delay, they talk about the money spent, and the guy talked about his suspect, the person that he believed should be his first suspect. That was one of the longest interview I've ever done because I spent 4 hours sitting down like that. Everybody was asking me questions. Afiba's husband asked me questions. Sabio asked me questions. That was one of the interviews that I literally tried to hold dear to my heart, that I went there and I learned a lot. We have forgotten that interview. But you know what? To get things clear, sometimes you have to just go back and look at the steps that we've taken so far. On that interview, Afiba's husband mentioned, Mr. Tony mentioned who he believed is his first suspect. He also mentioned that he only wanted Andrew to be shaken, not to be pied. There's a lot of stuff that go by on that interview. But at that particular time, a lot of people did not pay attention. Even myself, I didn't pay attention. Because if you look at that interview on the comment section, my name was mentioned like maybe 100,000 times. There's no comment that go by without my name. I couldn't even look at the comment. I was scared to look at the comment. At one particular time, I asked Afiba's husband a question. The comment were like, Ben, shut up, shut up, shut up. I was just hearing it. It was just too much for me. And I had to tell Daddy Freeze to turn the comment off on that day. I spent 4 hours there. I joined Daddy Freeze at about 4 something. I did not leave that stage until about almost 8, 9. It was almost 4 hours long. I was the longest. So I had nothing to hide. I wanted to help. I wanted the conversation to be longer. But I was attacked from day one. It's not about me tonight. It's about one important thing that we need to talk about. What comes out of people's mouth. what comes out of your mouth. Hold it against me, I can hold it against them. So today I'll be playing the video, and there are keywords that I want us to pick out from this video. Keywords, because we have forgotten Blessing and Mr. Darlington, the boyfriend. What part did they play? When did Harrison come in? Who recommended Harrison to the family of Celine? Who made the phone call to him? Who got him in? And this is a message to the family of Afiba, to the family of Celine. How did Harrison come in? I know Harrison might try to reach out to you guys to tell you, don't tell Mr. Ben how I came in. That is a very important part of my investigation. I am challenging you guys to let me know who recommended Harrison to you guys. Did you guys know Harrison before this case? Who tell you first to contact Harrison? Remember, every information matters. Who is Darlington? Why Blessing wasted 48 hours? We're going to hear that from this very particular interview. I have said too much on this platform that if we come here now, we can use what we've said in the past and we can deliberate on it. What other people have said, the interview. So we'll get a hard copy of the interview and I'll be playing it to you guys today. I want you to pay close attention. Ask me to stop. Let's deliberate on it. Let's talk about it. It is very, very important. Because during this interview, it will get clear to you, very clear to you, what we are looking at. It will get clear to you what we are looking at. As I made it clear before, I agreed I'm a suspect. Come and arrest me. I also agreed I'm ready to be interviewed. Give me the date. Give me the time. But it's not going to be in Nigeria. Me, I am not coming to Nigeria when Nigerian police have not even interviewed people in Nigeria. I told you they are not serious. They are not serious. There is no case that long like this. What they are trying to do is to drag their leg and tired everyone out of it. But God will give us strength. God will give us strength. We will not be tired. We will not be worried. Our strength will be renewed. When I woke up this morning, I thought I would be calling the ambulance to go to the hospital. I got up, I took my shower, I opened my phone, and I got more than 6 messages from people that watched us yesterday and saw how my head was going, how my voice was going, my eye socket was going in. I went into the bathroom, I picked up my toothpaste, and I spoke to God. And I have this deep connection, and the voice is always coming. You can do it, don't give up. Brush my teeth, I pick my clipper, I shave my hair, I change my day. And I went to spend a quality time with my loved one. Quality time, I mean. I went to the shop, buy stuff that I need, do my business, and I'm happy. And during the course of that time, my strength got renewed, my faith got stronger. There's one sister that I know a long time ago. She found me on Instagram, or is that thank you. She wrote me and she prayed for me. And I've always enjoyed the prayer of that lady. And then she prayed for me. And she said things to me that makes me happy. Like prayer. And she said, Nigerians, we are where we are because our people are not ready. Today, the Kenyan president sacked all of his MP, all of the secretary. He basically sacked all the cabinet member because the people of Kenya said they had enough. They protest and their president listening to them. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, our youth, our social media is insult, is abuse, is loss of priorities. It's loss of priorities. Everybody is coming there to tell you how they can insult more people than the other person on the comment section. And they're the one feeling the heat of what is happening. They're the one. They worship their oppressor. I came out to speak, to tell Nigerians things did not go well here. Even people that know, they blind their eye because they are happy. They are happy. They click likes where somebody is trying to silence your voice, another person's voice. You go there and click likes. Mr. Penn is telling you the police did something wrong. You know the police did something wrong. You say, don't talk about it. Talk about yourself that did not report in London. You should have reported in UK. You are an accomplice. Get over it. I am an accomplice. Come and arrest me. But as an accomplice, I came out to talk. Take me serious. Because if I am telling you this is the problem, believe me, that is the problem. But you don't want to see it because we are blind. Some of them will gather together. What's his account? Let's go there and insult him. Let's go there and report his account. When you click on their account, they are following 3,000 people. They have 100 people behind them. They are following 3,000. So you have your finger to click 3,000 people. 3,000 people, human being. You know, your life now follow you could be for the rest of your life. Now follow. Because you are purposely following those people to throw them. Today, we are going to look at that interview. Very important interview. We're going to listen to people. We're going to listen to people telling you what happened. Those of you guys that will be watching on YouTube, you will see the video live. I'll put it here. I can't put it on TikTok because TikTok will sanction it. So, but I'll put it on YouTube and we will watch it and we will hear it. There's no amount of word I will say tonight that we haven't said before. We have spent 6 hours that look like 2 hours before in this platform. 6 hours. We have spent 6.5 hours. I think we've gone all the way to 7 hours before. That cannot be a joke. We're not joking. That cannot be a joke. That cannot be a joke. We have given the Nigerian police work to do. We've given investigators work to do. We've made their job so easy for them. We have even given everybody that have a part to play in this case a sleepless night. They can't think. Harrison is looking at me when he go to brush his teeth. When he go to bed, he's looking at me. When he's eating, he's looking at me. Because of what? Because of the part he played. I don't know him before. If you have been defeated in Nigeria, we have not been defeated in the UK. We have not been defeated. Our freedom of speech is 100% intact. And this is what you guys don't have. All that I have done on this platform, if I do it in Nigeria, they would have taken me. They would have taken me. Not because I did anything wrong. They would have just locked me up. Like the way they locked Bobrisky up. They don't like Bobrisky when they lock Bobrisky up. Nobody liked the guy or the girl. They locked her up. Nigerians were celebrating. You're happy. But have you heard the new bill now? That secretly our government have started to approve the same thing that you locked Bobrisky for. You say you lock that guy up because of money spray. It's a lie. Somebody did not just like the guy, and then you decided to put him in prison for 6 months. Injustice. Because of who he is or because of who she wants to be, you are happy. You're happy. Somebody said, my friend, before I block you, don't block the person yet. Diamond Judy, I'll block you. My friend was wanted in the UK. My friend was in Nigeria. My friend was arrested a couple of times in Nigeria. Ask your police, what did they do? Don't block that girl yet. Diamond, if your account is real. Your name, you say your name is Diamond. You know, Diamond, they actually reason well. My friend was in Nigeria. He was arrested a couple of times, including January. What happened? Yes, thank you, Diamond. Your account is real. What do you think should have happened to him? If he's arrested, not once, not two, not three, what do you think should have happened? Write it. Write it, Diamond. If you want to be educated, go and watch my videos. If you don't want to be educated, make one more silly comment. We'll send you back to Sabio. Go and listen to rubbish. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play the video for you guys. On this platform, we won't block you, we'll educate you first. If you don't take it, we'll send you back to Sabio or Harrison, where you go and do yes, 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 yes. So you'll be hearing the voice in a second. Of the video. I'll be borrowing it from Daddy Freeze. Copyright is because I am on the video. So when I'm on the video, I have a right to rebroadcast it. Please exercise patience. Let me draw the video out. It is a video that once you finish watching it, if you open your mind, you will have no question in your mind anymore who need to answer questions over this and what game they are playing at. You will get to know it. I think that video is right here because I've just watched it now. I even have it on my phone, but I don't want to cast it. I want to basically take it away from him and then play it out. It was one of the first video we did where I was wearing a native. That video is very, very important because when they say the devil is in the detail, that video will basically tell you the devil is indeed in the detail. So hold on, guys. Let me just hold on, guys. So the video was taken 3 weeks ago. I will send it to you here. Who invited those police? And this case will also help Nigerian police. Let me. Okay, I got the video now, so I'm just gonna go back to TikTok and I'll paste it on top of my page, and then we can enjoy it together. If anybody want to say something on TikTok, you're more than welcome to say it out loud. We can hear you. We get for something people here. Hello. Hello.
Mr. Ben, let me just say something to some of the comments I'm seeing down here. Please, let's kindly be respectful with each other. It's not necessary for us to be bantering each other in the comment section. We are here for serious business. Therefore, I plead on every party involved to please let's be respectful, please.
Thank you for that. Okay. All right. I think I got the video here now. Okay. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna play this video out. The reason I'm playing this video today is for us to just recollect a little bit of fact questions that I have been asking way before Tony came in. And that question is, what happened? Why the 48 hours delay? What part did her boyfriend play? Those are questions that is very vital. And here you will see a lot of stuff we connect now. All right, I will play it now, guys. Thanks.
Okay. We made it known that we made a direct order. We ordered the police. There was nothing that needed to be like a thought process or something. We ordered the police to go to this house, and they said they wanted money, and we never delayed on that. The money was transferred in 10 minutes. And I was in direct contact with these police people, and one of them is Commander Oracle. I'm saying his name online, Commander Oracle. That guy told me that he's taking care of the case, and that it could be that my wife kidnapped herself, and he was saying a whole lot of stories. What I said is, this money is for you guys to go to his house, arrest him, and question him. There's nothing wrong about that. We didn't tell you to go and kill him. We didn't tell you to go and put him in jail. Nothing. Just go and ask him, where are the ladies? And when he proves that he's not a suspect, then release him. We don't hate no one, but we need to question everyone in this. And so Oracle went with Selin's sister, and she saw Andrew's car in his yard, and she said, let's enter this house. And the police searched everywhere around the house except that house. So they knew what that Andrew was up to, or what he was doing before. And then they told her that they will come in the same day, but around 3 a.m. to go and search that house. They can't do it now during the day. They would have to do it in the night. And the reason they said that is for that Selin's sister to leave them. So when she left, they told her that we searched the place and we didn't find anything. Meanwhile, Andrew was there comfortably, and probably my wife and Selin were still in there, because that was only 2 days after the kidnap. That was only 2 days after the message sent by Afiba saying,
okay, this was only 2 days. So Afiba send a message on the 28th. We're talking about 31st now, 29, 30th. Okay, 29, 30th. That was only 2 days. At this point, Blessing was already in Abuja. Immediately, Tony got a message. Tony reached out to Celine's sister, and they started to arrange for officer to go there. This was not as a result of Blessing litigating for the officers. Let us listen.
Kidnapped by Andrew and sent her location. So in no country on the planet, you tell someone to do something, you give them the location itself, and they tell you we didn't find anything. I'm showing you the suspect. I'm showing you the criminal. What is it? It's literally 10 minutes away from their station. Andrew's house is 10 or 15 minutes away from the station. I'm telling you, go and arrest him. You lie to me, you take money from me, you keep taking money from me and from other people, and you don't do anything about it. This is complete. I don't know what word I can describe this, but this is. I don't think it would happen in any country on the planet. I don't think it would happen anywhere. And we had contacts, and we started making like inquiries. We want to send a squad to take care of this case because the Umaya and Aba people are not doing what they have to do. And what happened is we send a squad, and the squad takes a week, and they don't report back to us. I don't know what's the reason. And then I tell the guy that
Now, he's saying they wanted, after the Umaya people or the Aba people refused to take appropriate action to take Andrew, they wanted to send a squad that will now go and take Andrew. He will tell you who he arranged with so that they can arrange that squad now. Just listen, guys.
I mentioned the name to you. This is what is at hand. Your girlfriend was supposed to be at the station. She needs to be questioned. She left Port Harcourt to Abuja. She fled. The day they asked her to question her, she fled. I mean, and she has reason. Maybe she was thinking that she.
So the police in Aba called for Blessing to be questioned. Okay, they wanted to ask, what happened? Tell us, give us the story. How did you get the text message? Let us look at your phone. But Blessing was nowhere to be found. Tell us. The police in Aba want to question Blessing because the first report come from her. But Blessing was nowhere to be found. She's gone to Abuja. Her two friends who left their bags at her house are missing. The police want to ask her a question. She's nowhere to be found. Afiba's husband and the family from Ghana reacted instantly when they received the message, even after so much delay. They were still able to arrange police to even make an attempt to visit that property within 2 days that they received the message. But Blessing, who received the message, is chilling in Abuja. I don't know how anybody can even wrap their head around that. But I want you to keep listening. Because now The man is now on the phone with Blessing. They are communicating with Blessing now to make arrangement so that now Blessing has a boyfriend is in the picture now. Now let's listen.
She doesn't trust the police, you know. She wanted to flee because maybe the police would do something and hurt her. But
Blessing says she doesn't trust the police. She doesn't trust the police. Why? Oh, Mr. Ben doesn't trust the police. He's a problem. He should have reported. But Blessing is in Aba, lives in Nigeria. She doesn't trust the police. She's in Abuja. Her friends are missing. She got a message on her phone. Andrew kidnapped us. Now she don't trust the police. Okay, let's watch. Let's listen.
why off your phone, your line? Why report to the family 48 hours after the kidnap that they were kidnapped?
Yes.
Why 40? Why 2 days? Why?
She off her phone after she received the message. When they try to get in touch with her, they're not getting in touch with her as, like, in that kind of situation, you want, when you pick your call, when you pick your phone like this, it should be like 1 second. The person will pick up, because we are now in a hostile situation. Everybody needs to respond as fast as possible for any information that can be helpful. Now, they are getting frustrated now because they are not reaching her where they need to reach her. She turned off her phone. She took 48 hours to report. Listen, I understand what it takes to suspect somebody. It's not okay to say she has a hand in it, but she needs to explain herself, because for the last 2 months, you guys have demanded from me to explain myself, and I've been explaining myself, and she hasn't. She needs to tell Nigerians the logic behind turning off your phone, taking so many hours to report. Let her tell us. Let her give us a proof. I publish my text messages. I sent a video out. Let her show us the message that Afiba sent to her. Let her show us the video Afiba sent to her, the time it was sent. Make una ginger and do una ginger me. Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask? Hey, let's go.
Why didn't you report the same day, second? And so yeah, you just fled. Okay, you were in danger, and the boyfriend starts calling me and asking me for giving him the account or the people that we sent the 2 million naira to, which is the previous squad. So he retrieves the money from them. Country on the
Listen, you got to understand what happened here right now. Afiba husband is telling us now that when they mobilized that first police to go and check on Andrew, right? They mobilized the police to go
planet.
to Andrew.
You tell someone.
They mobilized the officers. They gave them about 2 million naira. Mobilized them. Go pick Andrew up. Those one failed. Now, Blessing boyfriend is telling Afiba's husband now, give me the account of those people you pay to. I want to get the money away from them. Not give me their number. Let me order them to go and extract Andrew from that house and do the needed. But no. He said, give me the account number you sent money to. Let me retrieve that money from them. The boyfriend of Blessing is speaking. This is not coming from me. This is coming from the victim's husband. Please, because if we are doing yaga, people will not pay attention to know what is actually going on here. And we will, because this is why we are called smart team. smart team, house full of people with brain, critical thinkers, leaders, opinion makers. This is what we are. We ask questions. We don't just jump on internet and do, hey, this one, let's lynch. It's a question we're asking, detail by detail. It's a common sense question. Let's go.
One to do something, you give them the location itself, and I tell you we didn't find anything. I'm showing you the suspect. I'm showing you the criminal. What is it? It's literally 10 minutes away from their station. Andrew's house is 10 or 15 minutes away from the station. I'm telling you, go and arrest him. You lie to me, you take money from me, you keep taking money from me and from other people, and you don't do anything about it. This is complete
BS.
I don't know
Complete BS.
what word I can describe this, but this is, I don't think it would happen in any country on the planet. I don't think it would happen anywhere.
So those of you on YouTube, I want you to watch my body language, please. Because that day, when I read the comment, everybody just keep telling me I look guilty. I wasn't. I was shocked. I was shocked to be hearing this from him. That was the first time I have a contact with him. I was like this. I couldn't. I was basically lost of words. Now, put yourself in this guy's situation right now. Now you are feeling ripped off. You are feeling at the same time ignored by authority. It has to take a man in Dubai to start sending money for police to go knock the door of a suspect that they believe may have or have kidnapped a human being. Now, you see that some of you guys, we are not operating on the same angle. The same angle. We don't. You see where our thinking, those of us in diaspora that are observing this situation, you see where we are thinking, because this is literally impossible. Immediately somebody is taken hostage in this country, it becomes the state responsibility. It becomes the government responsibility. Nobody, no individual can do anything about it. It is the government. They will not charge the family 1 penny. About a year ago, my son rode his bicycle. I bought him this mountain bike, very expensive mountain bike. So he rode the bicycle to one shop range, and then he parked his bicycle. He actually locked it, and then somebody stole the bicycle. He called me immediately that somebody had stolen his bicycle. Boom! I ran down there. I couldn't find the bike. I couldn't find the person. Then we went inside the shops. They opened the CCTV quickly, and we can see when the guy picked the bike. So they were walking away. What we did was I would call the police for it. Do you know the police drive around the whole area immediately for a bike? And my son was crying because he loves his bike. He was actually angry about it, upset about it, completely upset. He was so upset. And when the police guy came over there, they look at the CCTV and they went. And they update us. They call us to tell us they couldn't find it. They call us to tell us a bicycle, a bike. So you see that we don't operate on the same level, but we want you to rise up to our level. But you are telling us in diaspora to descend to your level. We should think like you. We should accept inability of your leader to perform basic responsibility. We should accept it as a norm. It's not connecting. We are actually trying. I'm sorry. Most of us in diaspora, we are trying to reason with you, but it's not happening. We can't come to that level. Two people are missing. The whole system is basically failing them. They are missing. The lady who reported them gone away. The lady gone away. Come and play your CCTV. Come and play. Come and give us your phone. Nothing. Come, let us interview you. Let us the text message that was sent to you. Show us. No. If you are the one, if it is your daughter that went to visit her friend and your daughter is missing, and her friend who she went to visit is also jackpot and run away, not cooperating, who is your first suspect? As a matter of fact, before you suspect the person they say, you will be suspecting her friend that she has a hand in it. That's what you will do. That's exactly what you will do. Why is Janet running away? Why is Janet not communicating with us? Jenny, you went to the club with my daughter. Why are you not telling us what happened? What happened, Janet? Are you okay? You'll be shaking your head, even though you know that Janet and your daughter are best of friends. Now you begin to worry yourself now, like, maybe something happened. Maybe Jenny did something to my daughter. If not, why can't Jenny come out clear and tell us what happened to my daughter in the club? Now, Blessing is nowhere to be found. She ran to Abuja. But listen.
And we had contacts, and we started making kind of like inquiries. We want to send a squad to take care of this case because the Umayya and Aba people are not doing what they have to do. And what happened is we send a squad, and the squad takes a week, and they don't report back to us. I don't know what's the reason. And then I tell the guy that I mentioned the name to you.
From hating his 9-to-5, struggling at his 9-to-5, to starting an Instagram account about something he was passionate
about. This is what is at hand. Your girlfriend was supposed to be at the station. She needs to be questioned. She left Port Harcourt to Abuja. She fled. The day they asked her to question her, she fled. I mean, and she has reason. Maybe she was thinking that she doesn't trust the police, you know? She wanted to flee because maybe the police would do something and hurt her. But why off your phone, your line? Why report to the family 48 hours after the kidnap that they were kidnapped? Yeah. Why 2 days? Why didn't you report the same day? Second. And so, yeah, you just fled. Okay, you were in danger. And the boyfriend starts calling me and asking me for giving him the account or the people that we sent the 2 million naira to, which is the previous squad. So he retrieves the money from them. So indirectly, he's telling me, give me 2 million. Right? Not indirectly, even directly. Like he's telling me, give me the account of the squad that you sent, and we would question them and we would retrieve the money from them. And I said no, because I wasn't the person who sent that money. It was a friend of mine. And a friend of mine said he won't do that. He's ready to lose the 2 million naira, but he doesn't want to give it to the guy who made the request. And so this this boyfriend who's not a regular person. I think I don't know if he's into politics, but he's not someone regular. He's an old person. He's not someone regular. He's not he's not a normal citizen, you know. He has some power in Nigeria. So he made requests.
Okay. Now, the profile of the boyfriend, as far as Tony is concerned, the boyfriend is now contacting Afiba's husband now. Give me the information of the people you pay 2 million to. Let me collect the money from them. Since they did not do the job you asked them to do, let's assume that is the reason you want to collect the money. And Tony also said that the boyfriend is not ordinary person. He's powerful. He's a politician, perhaps a multimillionaire. But what would a multimillionaire be doing with 2 million? What would it, if not just to frustrate? Because when they, in my own assumption now, if the boyfriend, this multimillionaire guy and this powerful guy is able to collect that 2 million from that squad that Tony is arranging with Celine's family to go and intervene, then automatically the squad will give up this assignment. So Tony will not have anything to call them for again. Okay, it's like they've got a refund, so we don't have to carry out the job. You've asked your boss in Abuja to get a refund. We pay them the money, please count us out. We're not going to the man's house anymore. Because I don't believe this rich man needed 2 million. I don't. But listen, I'm just in my head, though, I'm cooking something. But you see the food now, it will be done very soon. Just watch.
And he sends another squad and he tells me, you have to send 2 million naira, you have to send 2 million naira. And if you don't send it, the squad will not move. And there are going to be 20 people armed with cars. They will move from Abuja to Umaya. And so I say, listen, mate, we don't have this amount. And we really spent a lot of money.
Listen, so Blessing her boyfriend is asking Afiba's husband now, give me the phone number of those people and the account number. Let me collect the money. That the guy is saying, no, I don't want to review any account number to you. I am not doing it. Now, Blessing husband now phoned him again and said, send another 2 million. Send another 2 million so I can arrange a new squad that will go to Abia to arrest Andrew. Are you listening? This is my assumption. The reason why the man is demanding for a fresh 2 million is because if he say that, Tony will go back to start pushing the officer that he has paid the 2 million that he's refusing to give the account. So Tony will now use his own mouth to say, give me my money back. If you don't give me my money, I'm going to tell the public, give me my money back. So when the man will forward, when they will forward the money back to him, they will send it back to Blessing's boyfriend. So Blessing's boyfriend will hold that down again. So Andrew is still at the liberty now, no moving anywhere. Are you listening? No moving anywhere. They will hold the money in their hand. Because that was the intention. So now it's now conditioned. It's like, I don't know whether you guys understand. I want to explain it in a way that people will get it. It's like I'm in the position. I sold you this iPhone now. Okay? Or I want to sell you this iPhone. You've already paid me 2 million. And now I am not delivering the iPhone to you. So another person is on your ear. Tell me, Mr. Ben, let me go and collect that money of the iPhone from him. You said, no, I'm talking to Mr. Ben. So let me see how Mr. Ben can refund the money. Then, when that man realized that you are not pushing Mr. Ben enough, he will ask you again, listen, I've got iPhone 15, brand new. It's a brand new iPhone 15. The one you want to buy is iPhone 13. But I've got a brand new iPhone 15 and it's just 2 million. My friend, bring 2 million. Let me send this iPhone 15 to you. Now, you are now being forced now to start contacting me now. Mr. Ben, give me my money. Give me my money, man. Give me my money. Because you are now eager to go and pay for the new iPhone that you've been promised, which is upgrade of the one you wanted to buy. And it's being sold for 2 million. So you see conditioning now. That is called conditioning in crime. You're conditioning this side to have this result. So you are moving this way and your expected result is here. Okay, let me tell this man, I am arranging a new contingent that will come and pick Andrew. I need 2 million. Okay, I know if I tell this man, there's no way this man will send another 2 million. He would rather go and ask the officers in Aba to refund that 2 million to me. You see the condition. You see the wave of condition that is going on. All this while, Blessing is in Abuja, eating, sleeping, knacking, going out. Her friends are meeting. Mr. Ben, the accomplice, was not even aware of all this. Mr. Ben have no clue. Let's go.
We spent over 7 million naira since the beginning.
So,
yeah. So this police has, yeah. Just write it down.
You spent,
that's what the families and the families of these.
Becoming a transformational life coach is a sacred calling, where you get to live your life's purpose in teaching and guiding and nurturing the lives of others. Not only that, but when you decide to honor your life's meaning and fulfill your true purpose in an even greater way, you're going to find you're able to set your own hours, work a whole.
Before even, like, I think, before Harrison was contacted, 7 million naira was spent from both families to just do something. And they were not doing anything. Oh, we will take care of it. We will do so. Yeah, we are searching. We are doing our best, but they were not doing anything. So
hold on. He said they spent 7 million before Harrison was even contacted. Okay, please take your note and just hang it somewhere. Hang it on the wall. That word. Before Harrison was even contacted, they spent 7 million. I will tell you something in a moment. Let's go.
So, so they were taking money from the families, and they were taking money from Andrew. Like double. And
they were taking money from the family. They were also taking money from Andrew. So it's both ways. Everybody's eating this side, this side. This is not coming from me, oh. This is not coming from me. Okay. It is Potato, Mr. Potato, that brought this guy to the stage. But I think even Mr. Potato was not expecting to hear this. Even Mr. Potato. My hand was like this. If you guys watch the YouTube video, I was like the oldest man in the house. I look much older than Daddy Freeze. Look much older than Mr. Potato. I was like this. I couldn't believe my eye. At that particular point, I've lost my voice. So I couldn't talk anymore because I've been sitting down on this seat for 4 hours. Or 3.5 hours, basically. And questions were being thrown at me. And Daddy Freeze left the comment on his thought. Your papa, Mr. Accomplice, Mr. This, Mr. Ben, Mr. Ben, your accomplice. See your eye, see your eye, see your eye. I didn't know what to do. I'm already on the stage. But you know, God is good. Anybody that says there's no God, there's God. Anybody that tells you there's no God, because it's not that I'm mentally tough. I have grace and I have people. Kalila that don't know me from Adam, and all of you that forever will be sister, will be brother. I will call you guys my brother. We will disagree, but I will always rate you guys. Forever. Forever. That's what I say. Forever. You earn my loyalty. All of you. I will do shit. You will judge me. You will still love me, and I will still love you. That's how life will be. I will come out of life like this. I will be weak. I can't even eat. I can't put water in my mouth. I can't look at comments. Hey! Phone call from here. Left, right, left, right. How is it even possible? How did I cope to today? I don't understand. When it happened, I will send my horrible picture tomorrow. I was weighing 94 kg. Every time I come to work here, I have my scale there. I put it, I stand on it. I was weighing 94 kg. Today, I'm on 88.5. 88.5. So I have lost. I like it though, because I've been trying to diet. I like it, but I wish I could have lose it doing hard work than stress. My eye socket is going in. I used to be a fine boy. Now all you see now is my odo. But God will recover me back for something I don't know nothing about. All I wanted is for us to have this kind of conversation. Let's pursue the criminal. Let's catch the criminal. Let's catch them. Let's expose them together. That's what I wanted. I didn't want nothing. That's why I spoke out. And all of you have seen all the lies, all the lies, all the failures. The only thing that you have not seen is that they have not even come out to apologize for involving my name. But I will keep the apology somewhere. Somebody say, put it somewhere for now. Let's look for the closure or the answer for how two people went missing, and you guys butcher every opportunity to locate them in 48 minutes, in 48 hours. Every opportunity was ignored. I'm not the one saying it. The husband is saying it. This is what we do on this platform. We don't just come out and post video and say, we're doing this. Nah, we analyze. We look behind the curtain of a story. If the bigger newspaper are not doing it, the TV station are not doing it, we are doing it. We are making sure we keep this light on. And this is what we've been able to do. Complement of this house, the conversation is on. According to their script, orchestrated, managed, performed by Harrison, this story was supposed to be gone on the 3rd of June. Gone and gone forever. Take your body, case over. And whoever is in charge of these girls can now use them for what they want to use them for. I don't know what they were, what intention they have. Do you even understand that some people are saying rest in peace to them? if God is God, those of you that are saying rest in peace when you don't have a definite answer because of all the lies that you've heard, because of misinformation, whatever quarter that misinformation is coming from, that made you to agree and conclude, God will go and look for where that information is coming from, and God will truncate any happiness will remain in that lineage. In that lineage, that their children. Just imagine if you lose your own daughter, you dey miss her, they never find her. People they say rest in peace. People they say Ben, rest, leave this matter now, talk another thing. Human being, when they breathe air from a mouth, talk out. Say two people they miss. Police never talk. We never see body. We never know they are. The body where they provide, we don't see in a fake. Even the person will provide them, no one talk about the body anymore. The merchant will go carry this body, you no one talk about the body anymore. Harrison no one talk about the body again. Whether they don't refund them for the body where they go buy, they don't return the body back to the owner. We don't know. Una they say RIP to two people. You get YouTube, you write RIP. You write RIP because you want to make cash out. You want to cash out. Just listen to the gentleman, please.
What happens is this guy asked me for 2 million, and I said, "Listen, mate, we don't have money at the moment. You have to wait for some time." And then he says he's going to make the payment. So he claims that he made a payment of 2 million, which I doubt, because the people who escorted Andrew were only 3 guys or 2 guys, right? You said 20 people. And he was saying that this 2 million will cover their hotel, their fuel, their food, and all that stuff. And I sent a message on WhatsApp saying, I'm not paying for a staycation or vacation for these people. That's their job. If this is the system in Nigeria and it happens to be that I have to pay them their fuel, I would be happy to support them and pay their fuel. But I'm not going to pay them their hotel, neither.
So, Blessing and this her powerful husband or boyfriend have not traveled to Aba. They are telling Tony now, oh my, they are telling Tony now, so we are going to send 20 more officers. 20 to come and carry Andrew from Umaya. Give me 2 million. The guy said, I don't have the money. So if you don't have the money, don't worry, I'll cover it. I will cover it. And this 2 million is going to be for their hotel, their eating, and their fuel. So, Blessing boyfriend is aware that when those officers arrived in Umaya, they were not to go by road. They were going to be walking and be sleeping in the hotel and be eating in the hotel, just as it happened. This is not coming from me. Mr. Potato brought the man on the stage. If you remember, guys, Mr. Potato brought Tony, and Tony said it from his own mouth. And that is what Blessing boyfriend told him. And those are facts. We are now in possession of some evidence to inform you that Blessing boyfriend, Blessing, and Harrison know each other way before. I now have evidence And that is why I asked yesterday that Celine family, Afiba's family, should tell us the truth. How did Harrison comes in? When did he come in? Who first of all told them to contact Harrison? Who whispered to them? Where did they see it online? You know, when you apply for a job, they'll ask you, where did you see the advert from? You will say, I saw the ad online, or I saw that on Gumtree, I saw it on Indeed, I saw this here, a friend referred me. You know the reason why those statistics are very normal in employment agency or when you ask for job. It helped them to understand where the information comes from, so that the next time they need to hire people, they can place their ad on that channel. That is why I am asking that we should be told, it should be on a public platform, how you guys met Harrison. Because as I told you guys again, and I will repeat myself again over and over again, Harrison, Darlington, Blessing, they are like this. Now they have Mr. Potato, which I've always suspect. I don't really care about Mr. Potato, because that one no get sense. Okay, Potato don't really, Mr. Potato no really makes, you know, they make sense. Even when Mr. Potato listening to himself, I think he go back to cry. He's doing a wrong job. So I'm not bothered about him. But Blessing, Harrison, Darlington, they know each other. With facts, with evidence. How did Harrison come in? How many of you watch Breaking Bad? If you've watched Breaking Bad here, please, 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 please write that you watch Breaking Bad. And I'm going to say something that I know one or two people will agree with me on that movie. It's a crime movie by Paul Aaron and what's the other guy name? Breaking Bad is one of the biggest TV series in American history. I mean, the content is unbelievable. How many people have watched Breaking Bad? YouTube, let me know. Have you watched Breaking Bad? Yes, we go say, I don't watch Breaking Bad. So that means we get people that watch Breaking Bad. In Breaking Bad, what's the main actor name on that? The guy that is cooking the meth. Okay. When he want to hide his money, the laundryman they call. When he want to change his identity, the laundryman they call. Harrison is the laundryman. Harrison is the laundryman of this case. Harrison is the laundryman of this case. Hey, Harrison don't come forget, say, when he packed those laundry, put them inside machine, there was coins that could spoil the machine. Harrison is the laundry man in this case. It was Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul was the one that recommended the laundryman to them, the lawyer. I want to be lawyer in that movie. So let us go back again and continue watching. But this is why they don't like us. You have to really understand that when you are gifted, you are gifted. There's nothing anybody can do about it. When you are gifted, you are gifted. I am looking at this case. I'm not looking at this in a selfish way. I'm looking at it in an open manner, open form. A lot of you guys ask me a question. Why did Andrew trust you? Why you guys have a relationship like that? Because I'm a boss in my field. For over the years, this guy have seen the quality of a human being that I am. Up close. The guy have seen that this man is full of fairness. And this is why he said, make sure the GUN they give to me, make sure you highlight it. This one, make sure you highlight it. Make sure you talk about this. Like the guy was sending me a message before he goes. And I challenge him. I ask him, what happened to the girls? Or you think somebody that trusted you like that, if he had done it, I think he'll be rolling his grave now. Like, why are they telling, why are they asking Ben about it? I never told him. He never told me. If he told me he did it, I would have told you guys. He said I didn't. For 15 days, the police hold him. He told the police he didn't. Then the police hold him for 5 days before they pie him. Those are the police that saw him last. Let them ask them, what was the discussion they were having in the hotel room all over? What is his countenance? How does he feel? Do you feel he's guilty? You spend time with him, his last minute of his life, you are with him. Tell us. How is it? How is his behavior? Is there any loose word that come out of him? What do you think is his problem? They spend time. In short, the police in Umuahia did not spend enough time with Andrew the way the 4 officers that came to pick Andrew spent with him. Because they were sleeping in the hotel. They were together 247. They were talking. They were eating food together. So those officers should give Nigerians the content of Andrew's heart, looking at Andrew like this, face to face, interacting with him. Body language. They have his phone. Because SP Moses told me that in New York, they had Andrew's phone. Because they have to print WhatsApp messages from his phone. He told me on the record. Bro, I'm not kidding. SP Moses told me this. That they had Andrew's phone. They were photocopying things in New York from his phone. So they have him. So they can check everything. Why are they keeping quiet? Why are they using Harrison to tell his followers to attack Mr. Ben? Because they are looking for somebody to use. Not be me. I don't lose my mama. I don't lose my papa. They are in heaven. Then they watch me. Nobody will try me. Nobody will try me. Nobody. You can't. Ask questions from those officers. What do they discuss? What kind of business do they do? Now they move from one state to the other. What do they do? Make una tell Nigerians. Mr. Potato is asking me, the only person that knows the truth that can tell us what happened is Mr. Ben. That Mr. Ben, he was holding camera like this when Andrew was knocking his girl. Kemi, just to warn you, that guy is very, very tricky. Kemi was like, idiot, I've just had an interview with this guy for 3 hours. It looked like 2 hours, 1 hour for us. I was just sitting down on the same live with this guy that Kemi did not yawn once through my interview. How many of you watched that interview? How many of you watched that interview? Kemi attention was 100% with me throughout the 3 hours or 3.5 hours. When we check the time, please tell me if you think at any point Kemi lose attention. The only time Kemi stood up when she wanted to get her charger. The only time she stood up, she said, Ben, I want to get my charger, but keep talking. And then she was responding to me. I'm responding to her while she went to get her charger. As soon as I finished the interview, and I told the woman, because I was having 7% battery left, or even 6%, and I was in the car, I was sweating because I had to turn my car on. I was just wasting fuel. Maybe that's why I sick self, because I wind up and I was using air condition all through. So the vehicle was blowing on my nose a lot. And then I told the lady, I have 7% battery left. I need to go. I was on the road. I was in Watford when I did that interview. As soon as I finished, Mr. Potato jumped in. Kemi. And when Kemi accepted Mr. Potato, Dr. Kemi was basically talking something when she accepted her. When she accepted Potato. Potato came in. Potato said, he started to get angry like a small pikin. Kemi, I only have 20 minutes. And Kemi gave it to him. I only have 5 minutes. Kemi said, you have 20 minutes. Now you come my life. You dey give me time. I only have 5 minutes for you. Mr. Potato used that 5 minutes to talk about me. Kemi was just like this. For the first time, after 3.5 hours of interview, Kemi began to yawn. At one point, Dr. Kemi was playing music, playing what do you call it? Candy Crush on her phone. You hear it, go back to the play. When you play Candy Crush on Android, you will see when you do. The lady was playing Candy Crush on her phone when Mr. Potato was talking. Because Mr. Potato was just talking about Ben. Ben, you cannot ask Ben about anything about this girl. And Ben will tell you, oh, Ben is an accomplice. Ben is in London. The man was just like, we have pulled his file. The file, he said, is we want him a soft landing. Soft landing. The man was, who are we? Tell me, are you an investigator? No, my friend and me, investigators. Afiba husband, reach out to me. The same Afiba husband we're talking about now. The same Afiba husband we're talking about now. The same. And the woman was just looking at her, looking at him like this. Are you done? Are you done? The woman asked, who is we? We, all of me and my friend. The woman said, sorry, I am going. My Uber is available. I need to catch my Uber now. Bye. I said, I need to catch my Uber. Oga, somebody say I should explain, I should be talking in English. Oga, me and you know they here. If you want to speak English, go to Oxford though. If you know if you understand what me at the talk, please come on here, I beg. Oga, Oliver, Olive. Now so I speak my English is the born meal. English not a proof for my table. Oh. Whether pidgin, whether English, go rather one. You must put your senses on. If I tell you that I tell you, and you know I've already told you, you should know when I say I tell you, it means I've already told you. If I don't speak English to your standard, it's not a weakness. So it is a weakness for you not to format your brain to understand the act of communication. We are not writing WAEC here. The act of communication is I was able to communicate a message to you, and you are able to get the message from me so you understand it. So forget about dictionary. You see, in Premier League, you will see a Spanish person managing a whole Premier League, a $2 billion business, and the person can't speak English. Did they fire him? No. Did they say he must learn English? No. He's communicating. So it takes another person. If you are very weak and lazy in your head, you won't understand what the person is saying. But if you understand, the guy will give you gesture, body language. Go, 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 go. Don't put it there. Hey, hey, no, 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 no. You understand he's telling you not to put the ball there. You want to come and score cheap point on my show and tell me to speak pidgin. If that's what you mean, my mouth no good though. My mouth no good though, because if I begin to evaluate your IQ, you go run away. Okay. So I hope you now understand that English or lack of English is never considered a weakness. It's communication that matters. Even the AI. So sometimes I say something that is not in the right sentences, and I try to capture it on the phone for writing. AI already know what you're trying to say, so he made it for you. So I'm sorry, brother. All right, let's go and listen to this. Enough of my personal vendetta. But I told you guys we'll make this show entertaining and interesting. We're not just going to keep quiet and allow some cheap point to pass through.
Their food, neither any of the rest. And so the guy claims that he makes the payment of the 2 million, and the squad moves. 7 days later, I'm not hearing from no one. I'm calling this guy. I'm calling another guy from the police, and I have his name and contact, and no one picks my calls. Oh, we'll call you back. We will call you back. Well, this, it's only God that knows.
So finally, after all the fought and back, the man said, I have paid them the 2 million. The officers will be on their way to come and pick Andrew. But the man refused to communicate with him again for the next 7 days. There was no action. What are they waiting for? What are they waiting for? All this time, Andrew is at Umuahia police station. Now they are waiting for the bigger force to come and pick Andrew up and really ask him a question, because according to this guy now, Umuahia is not really getting details from Andrew. So the guy now said, okay, they are not doing well, so let me send people from Abuja to come and shake him so we can get some fat from his belly. He said, if you can't afford the 2 million, I'll pay for you. I borrowed you this 2 million. I take it, take this 2 million. I paid them already, they will come and take the guy. But 7 days later, no communication, no action. His wife is still missing. Celine is still missing. And Andrew is still in police station. Have you asked yourself, what are they waiting for? What are they waiting for?
Who's involved, who's bad, and who's not. And there's a judgment day. So even if it's not on this earth, this person's soul is going to suffer. Whoever did bad, whoever involved in this, whoever burnt these two families' hearts will suffer.
Yes.
And I'm saying this not because I'm not cursing no one, but justice is always, and God is always just. So yeah, this is what I wanted to declare. So you guys were asking who mobilized this team, and we went on live before and we said who mobilized this team. And then I was personally sent threats, and I can send screenshots of WhatsApp, that I would be filed a case of defamation. That if a case of defamation is going to be filed against me. I was like, okay, I'm in another. No one can touch me.
Yes.
I'm the one whose person is kidnapped. No one else.
So the man went online on one interview and he says Darlington and Blessing that thanked the officers that picked Andrew. That was after Andrew has been pied. Now, he said they're receiving messages of threatening, of lawsuit, of everything. Why? But you sent them. Blessing boyfriend sent the officers. According to this narrative that we're hearing now, or we've heard before, or we pretended we're not hearing it. Barrister, can you say something to this fact, please? Because this is
Mr. Ben.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Please, sorry. I've not been too. I feel a little headache.
Oh, bless you. That's fine then. You just get some rest. Make sure you rest. I can understand. Falila, say something. Beautiful, say something.
Mr. Ben.
Yeah.
With everything you've said so far, or we've listened to so far, we've always constantly repeated it here that for us to, in order for us to understand the genesis of this situation, we have to look at it from the beginning, coming down. And first of all, everything that Blessing, or every role that Blessing has played so far in this situation is questionable. Even if you don't want to question it, you are still forced to question it, because there is no way you can wait 48 hours after your friends are missing to alert anybody. I don't know what kind of excuse you would want to give to that effect. It doesn't make any sense. Zero sense. And now, the grieving husband that had come and said this and this and this and this is what transpired. Now, that person is being threatened with a defamation suit. Okay, what did the person say that is false? Because it didn't sound like he was lying, and the husband of Afiba had no reason to lie on top of these people. He had no reason to.
Zero.
So what would have triggered these people to the extent of sending this guy those kind of threatening messages? He's only asking you people. He said, I don't understand why my wife came to you as a friend. It took you 48 hours to respond. Why? Now, your social media accounts, everything has been deactivated. Why? What are you running away from? So we should be looking at the genesis from the beginning. And I keep saying, Blessing is a key player in this situation. And if really proper investigation were being conducted, Blessing should be interviewed more than once. More than once. And mind you again, the ladies' suitcases are still in Blessing's house.
Probably their passport, probably other documents.
They are stuck in there.
That could be of help to the investigators.
Thank you. He been asked to come for questioning and she refused to go. She said she's afraid of the police. Why would she be afraid of the police at that time? Well, let's say we all say the police are, they can rope you into the situation. Maybe she was afraid, but she had a chance. She had so many chances. And that gap might have been what affected this case so much that allowed, because listen, it doesn't even have to take 48 hours. 24 hours is even long enough for a lot to happen.
5 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, anything.
Exactly.
The very moment you receive that message, every second, vital, matters. Every minute. You have audacity to sit on the plane. And Mr. Potato have told us, Mr. Potato is currently watching. He just made a comment on my page now. You're welcome, Mr. Potato. We can't block you. We're not going to block you. You're more than welcome. You can comment. You can come live and ask questions. You can debate. You can ask questions. We don't care. We want justice. We want fairness. Mr. Potato told the nation that they should be looking to somewhere else instead of all these things that we are talking about. I don't understand how anybody, and if you're on YouTube, I've just cut in the link to join us. If you're on YouTube, you can come live and say your mind.
Because this situation, I don't know how, everybody should just put themselves in the situation of Blessing. For me, I don't see what will scare her so much that she's going to Japan and deactivate everything that is so. Because that time she was not having any social media backlash. Nobody knew her. Nobody even knew those girls were her friends. And she had a huge platform that could have helped to send this information out there.
Let's assume. Yes, go ahead, please.
Ben,
yes.
Everything is pointing at something. A deliberate cover-up. A deliberate cover-up. Why are they covering up? I beg to disagree that she was afraid of any police. I don't think that if two of my friends are missing, the fear of police will trump any responsibility I should carry out. Okay? What do I mean? As a person, I will come on social media. As a person, I will contact, I will travel, I will make certain attempts. It will not be restricted to me going to switch off my social medias or my phone, going to switch off my accounts or my phone numbers and deactivate my accounts. These are activities of a criminal. A criminal that, I'm sorry to use the word criminal, but it's what.
Yeah,
criminals are that way because your friends are missing. What should be your priority is how can they be found? Whatever that is needed, whatever the media, the social media, any other media, you exhaust it. Going to Abuja would have been when you have manifestly seen that your efforts in Aba and Umuahia did not work. You must have been seen to have participated. Mr. Ben, I will go to the nearest police in my own locality. Excuse me. I'll go to the nearest police in my own locality to ask them what to do. I'm not going to just stay at home and spend. Then what, do you know that 48 hours is the most crucial?
That's what I call. That is the most important part. There is no way anybody can justify that.
Yeah, listen, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hold on. Be fair, hold on, please. I got Pat. Pat has been waiting. Pat, go ahead. On YouTube, Pat, you are there?
Yes, Mr. Ben.
Go ahead, sir. While I get what.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Good evening, sir.
Yes. One thing that I like is that that Mr. Potato is following, like he's on live right now, and it's a nice opportunity at least for him to
let him come and stop hiding. Let him come and tell us.
No, he said he is here with his full chest, and I appreciate that. So, and that is that's a good signal, because you have the opportunity now to hear people ask to hear people, not even you asking you questions, to hear people reason, because he claims at first that he was an investigator. So now he will see the reasoning power of laymen, people who are not who doesn't have the
we're not investigator. We are just
who are not
bloggers,
who are ordinary people. So and again, he had the opportunity to meet with Harrison. He's been opportune to interview Harrison. So it is also an opportunity for us, especially for me, to throw questions to him, which he should go back again and try to find out more from Harrison, because when he had the opportunity of questioning Harrison, he was talking as though he was speaking in favor of Harrison. So, Mr.
Potato,
I can't call you sir, because I don't know who you are. It doesn't make any sense. Then, what my question to you that you have to take back to Harrison now that you are live here is, Harrison, whose body did you bring? Remember, police never told us they found the body. This body was from Harrison. Harrison gets to know about this body. So find out whose body. So while we are talking about Celine and Afiba, we should also be remembering that there's another person, Harrison, kind of like, I don't know. So whose body was that? Again, Harrison, why did you stop the account of your missing gene? How did it go into? How did it just disappear?
How did that one expire?
Harrison, you had issues where you had to sell somebody's car and take the money. The person is asking about his car. Where is that car? Harrison, you said you are a human rights activist, and you went to the location where police. No, the same Harrison claimed that the vigilante who shot Andrew used Andrew's GUN to, while they were dragging it, they hit themselves on the leg. And he also the same Harrison went to interview the same people he said that police told him that they hit themselves. And these people were telling Harrison in his front that policeman shot. The man was saying, policeman shot me. And one of the people who the police contacted, who is a vigilante, who went to the police station to also to give the information that he just got so that the police will be aware, police arrested him. And these are the people police arrested at the scene of that Andrew spying, leaving the person who had problem with Andrew. Because for Marvelous to say, what name did he use? Was pointing fingers at Andrew and calling him name at that point, it means that Marvelous had something to do with Andrew, which shows that he was looking for a way that Andrew should be fired. And here comes, the Marvelous pointing to the Andrew that yes, he deserved to die. Police left the man who was wanting somebody to eye that is present there and arresting passerby. At that point, Marvelous showed that there was something. Yes, go ahead.
He said the big head and then he said with his mark. So that means they must have spent time to study Andrew facial, to know Andrew has a mark. The police, because Otele Sabio is here now, Mr. Potato is here, the cameraman is telling you that the police in Umuahia never bring Andrew out of that cell. The police in Umuahia never know that Otele Marvelous was around. Those are facts. Marvelous went to identify Andrew on the morning of the 21st of May. Marvelous and Harrison was in the knowing full time. The communication was open between the transporter of Andrew, Harrison, Marvelous, and whoever ordered Andrew moved. Those are facts. Our platform is not here to play. Pat, are you listening?
Yes, I'm here.
Those are facts.
Yeah.
So, Marvelous, look at Andrew, corpse on the ground, and called him a bastard, and called him a big head.
Which means,
Hold on.
is to say,
let me send a clear message to the world right now. Somebody you've never met before. You called him big head, and you describe his facial mark. And Mr. Potato, who lives in America, a land of justice, a land of free, think it is okay to refer to somebody that has never been convicted in Nigeria. Donald Trump gets 43 convictions. He's running for president now in America. Did he do what they say he did? Probably he did. Did the law find him guilty? No, he's free to go. O.J. Simpson, take 2 people down. Did the O.J. go free? Yes. Why? Because the law says so. You live in that America. You want to be an opinion giver in our country that is already in a mess, where we are looking for brilliant mind to bring ideas, transformation to the youth of our country. How much did they pay you, Mr. Potato, to get involved in this nonsense?
Mr. Ben,
yes,
this goes to show that he has an intention. You see him running up and down. A person that is busy moving up and down like this, what are you looking for?
Okay, hold on, Barrister, hold on. Barrister, hold on, please. I know where you are going. Hold on.
I would like to ask him some questions.
Mr. Potato, come live. Mr. Potato say everybody coming live. He's always threatening. Everybody must show their face. Who are you? You are a fraud. I don't know who you think you are. I basically tell Ben that I can give him a safe landing. Go ahead, Pat. Let me leave Mr. Potato. Mr. Potato, stay on the comment section. If you want to come live, come live with us. No problem.
He should be there. But again, for us not to let him to be a distraction, I have just passed some of these messages. Other messages that probably I am sure that he would have had were the questions we were asking Blessing. We've been asking Blessing series of questions. So about Marvelous, like I said,
because Mr. Potato say he's in contact with Blessing.
Exactly.
The laundry man.
So the questions, as a person, I am not an investigator, but as a person, I think that the message that Blessing sent out to these people beforehand was never from Afiba. That's what I think. I think as a person, based on what's going on, that Marvelous going to Umuahia to look for Andrew was not to go and identify Andrew, but was to go and do something, maybe to harm Andrew where Andrew was. But when they found out that they did not have access to him in Umuahia, they now moved to Abuja to look for a way to get him out and do what they want to do. So it was not just going to identify. There was something Marvelous went to do, but he did not have access. So, and they went back and re-strategized. That's what happened. So this man had an opportunity living, in a place where laws exist. I don't know how much he would have gotten. I don't know how he will sell his conscience, forgetting that 2 people or 3, even 4 people are in question, Afiba and Celine, plus the body that Harrison got, because that's a human being, and Andrew. And he comes online and he's sounding as though it's a joke. He was congratulating the family of Afiba and Celine as a joke. I don't know. I believe he has people. I believe he has family. And if something like this should happen to his family, the money that they have paid him or whatever he's getting as benefit, I hope that will satisfy him. Another thing I will want you, Mr. Ben, on this, because I said it the last time. Please, I will want you to push it. This Mr. Potato and Harrison and Blessing's boyfriend, because Mr. Freeze started. Mr. Freeze has to schedule another live because the guest has not been found yet. He has to bring these people back again so that they can be on live and we have the opportunity to throw questions. And I know because police is not doing what we've been expecting. 2 weeks is gone. I don't know how they count their own days. Then this whole thing started with Mr. Freeze. We have is now that we have known more about what transpired. So we can throw questions and possibly also bring Afiba's husband, because either this Mr. Potato or Harrison or Mr. Freeze, one of them must know how to contact him. Are you getting me?
Thank you.
Pat, yeah, can you hear me?
Hold it down there, Pat. Pat, hold it.
Hello? Hello? Hello, Mr. Ben?
I think we can hear you. You can go ahead.
Okay. Okay, there's something here. I don't know why Mr. Potato, that's the he keep coming in with his cameraman. I really don't know the significance of his contribution to what he called, I don't know, personal investigator or what have you, what sort of name he's giving himself. This thing is clear. Like Mr. Ben was saying, those guys that came for Andrew, allegedly from Abuja, they were gave them a particular plan to follow, or they choose to follow their own plan. Now, Harrison and others are so much aware that buying Mr. Ben and Mr. Andrew wasn't done by them, according to them. They identify people along the way. They have their different narratives. But whatever narrative they have, if they want to help with this case, Harrison, Mr. Potato and others, why can't they get these men to explain, like Mr. Ben was saying, what transpired for all of those days they were together? One thing is important, the essence of the trip from Abuja or wherever to come for Andrew was because of something that had to do with Afiba and Celine. So the moment you get hold of Andrew, whatever discussion you will be doing or whatever tactical precautionary procedures you will be taking as an officer, human rights activist or what have you, whatever you will be doing will be done in the direction of securing Afiba and Celine. So what are some of those things they did in between there
that they are not telling us today. But they have directed everything to cameraman, know this, and cameraman is all the way there in UK. Had it not in fact been for this cameraman, I think this kid would have been dead and gone. Because when those guys were standing over Andrew's spy body, talking about it is finished, it's over, the guy is gone. Those are anyone who did literature know fully well the meaning of them. By telling the people it's finished, you are indirectly saying that this case has come to an end. The issue of Aviva and Saline has reached to the blocking point, and we don't think so. Now it is this person they are castigating. Cameramen, had it not been for those revelation cameramen have been making, we would have been at that their end today. Nobody can point at any other thing. But cameraman, I like to call him that name. I hope you are now offended by it, Mr. Ben. I like to call you by that name. I hope you are now offended by it. Cameraman is the one that have been coming to tell, oh, this is wrong. That is wrong. Oh, this that happening is right. And everything he has been saying have been the truth. They are not getting the truth. Now, if you say cameraman, I like the adjective cameraman. At least he has been able to capture everything properly. What he has been telling us are the truth. But let them come out to tell us what they said when they came, when the officers came. What are those discussions? What were the essence of their mission? The mission was for Afiba and Celine. When you got there, getting to Andrew was all the blah, 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 blah. Afiba and Celine were to be secure. What did they, what happened in that direction? And all of a sudden, Darlington is missing in the whole thing. Nobody want to mention Darlington. Darlington of all that took money from want to mention Darlington anymore. My brother, let me leave the stage for other people, but the loopholes there are too many. Somebody need to answer some question, surely. Mr. Ben, I leave the stage for the others. Someone need to answer some.
I can't hear you. Hello? We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, the YouTube could not hear us. Kwame, can you continue again, please? Because I mute myself on our mic.
I saw Mr. Bio ask the question that when you were speaking, you said the man was not convicted in Nigeria.
Yes.
Unlike Donald Trump and others. And he said, but the man was convicted in UK and he was wanted in UK. Giving you reference to it. And I'm saying it is an insult on every single Nigeria person to believe that it would have taken only Mr. Ben to report Andrew to the UK authorities if he was wanted. It is a big insult to believe that statement because Nigeria is not a jungle. Nigeria is not an internet-less country. Nigeria is a country run by principles. They are connected to every other part of the world. The power of internet is everywhere. If a person enters into your country, you have internet, you have background check. Most especially someone that you arrested in his first 3 months based on narrations from you and other sides. Andrew was arrested before when he came to Nigeria.
The first 3 months.
He never ran a backup check on somebody that Mr. Bio is saying was wanted in UK. You were waiting for Mr. Ben, wherever he was, because he's a friend of Andrew, to come and report him to the UK authorities. I feel it is a big insult to the intelligence of the security of Nigeria. It is a big insult to Nigerians as well. Because if somebody is wanted and is in a country, and it will take only his friend to make this person get arrested, I feel it's a big insult.
Kwame, this is what they call own goal. It's what you say you scored an own goal. You scored yourself, Echi.
And unfortunately, that's the message they are propagating, that is his friend. He should have reported that. You see, I feel that people need to reason. And when we say a country is run by laws, leaders, rules, regulations. You can sit here and see what is happening in Colombia. You can see who is wanted in Azerbaijan, once you're in Nigeria, who is wanted in Tokyo, once you're in Nigeria. If you are being paid for the services you are to provide for every country, I don't need a friend of a wanted criminal in Tokyo. You can report to me that this person is a Ghanaian or a Nigerian wanted in Tokyo. This is a system. Why are you Kwame, please don't press yourself. Let me share
in 2020. I need to say this. There was a guy named Jeffrey. He committed murder in the UK. He's been wanted in the UK. He came to Nigeria, started a new life, went to a new university. He went to a university in Delta State. We packaged his life and came for NYSC. He was caught from NYSC camp in Nasarawa and extradited to UK. That's the work of the security officers. It's not Mr. Ben. It's not his family members. It's not anybody. It's the work of the security officers. So if that goes to show the level of intelligence that BO has, you cannot shift the load, the burden of anything on Ben. You cannot. And you opening your mouth to say he had cameras, he had communication. The police has the phones. Why are you speaking on behalf of the police? Why are you not waiting for the police to talk?
And when
and Mr. Ben, the one
Anti-barrister, I think you have to clear this because I made a statement one time. And Mr. Andrew wasn't wanted when he got into Nigeria 2021.
Yes.
He was on probation, so they wanted him to visit the court again 2023. That was when they posted him wanted 2023. If you guys can go to Sabio's page, you can see when the post was made by the UK authorities. It was wanted in 2023.
I said when people serve their time in abroad, they sometimes give them time served, and when you come out, you have to serve probation. Okay, probation comes with conditions. All right, it could be a condition of you finding a job. They want you to have a job for 400 hours a week, 400 hours a month. They give you condition. If you flout your parole, then they try to arrest you again, or they will put you as wanted. Or if you don't show up to court, they will put you as wanted. So that is why I think after the time he left the UK, he was not wanted. He had already served his time.
Correct. So,
the distraction. I thought you want to ignore that one.
He doesn't want our time.
Andrew was critical in 2023. How do you expect Mr. Ben to know?
Why are you explaining? Let me say one thing. Why are you explaining to that very topic?
Okay, I have a question. Let me share one thing. Let me quickly share one thing, right? That even as stupid as the UK is, are you telling me that UK did not know that this guy, if they run a background check on him, they didn't know that that he already left the UK? Because I don't think those also adapt. I think I have a question for Sabio. Sabio, I know you're listening. I watched the live where you told that you wanted to come up, you have somebody special, and then Akiba's husband came and made some comments. He said his prime suspects were Blessing, Darlington, and Officer Oracle. Sabio, on your platform, have you ever come up? Why is it that you have never come up to talk about what that man said? I dare you, Sabio, if you are truly fighting for justice for Selim and Akiba, I dare you to call Blessing and interview her. You are a friend to Harrison, and Harrison sure knows Blessing. Why have you not made the effort to bring Blessing up for proper questioning or interview? Why, Sabio? Why is it that apart from what your cameraman shares on his platform, you don't have anything new to talk about on your platform?
He's only attacking Ben, no. He's only attacking Ben. And that's why you
just stop that narrative. If Mr. Andrew was wanted 2021, he won't be able to fly. He won't be able to fly from UK. It's impossible.
Exactly.
Andrew was declared wanted in 2023, guys.
Yeah.
2023.
It's on internet. It's on internet. It's not far-fetched. Just search his name, you will see it.
He does not want to look at it. He's just a clown. And the guy came and they gave him a GUN.
He saw the date when that stuff was posted on UK authority website.
He wish he can change it. He wish he can change the date to favor his narrative. Sabio, I've given you opportunity to come live. You refuse. You ran away. Go back and tell your Janjaweed follower, all those Mama 5 them that you visited and you got what it takes. You don't have what it takes to come live. Let's go and watch that clip, because the reason why Sabio came here is a distraction. He knows we are analyzing this thing now. He knows that we're analyzing it. So he came to cause distraction. I know this guy. He knows. He came with his account. Normally he watch with fake account. Sabio is here so that we can stop and change the topic. We are not stopping. We are going back to the analysis.
And make him relevant.
Any form of attention to that daily topic.
Yes. So yeah.
Of Mr. Ben reporting his friend or
only Anum people that are saying that. Let them go and sit down. Okay, we are going back again, guys. Listen carefully.
And you're threatening me. So good luck with that. You do whatever you want. I mean, I can do something here too, and I can put them in serious trouble because I have a lot of proof. So these cases, or this particular case, was I think now 4 countries are involved in this. I want to show you how big this thing has become. Embassies, consulates, please, people don't take this as something small. I said on the live, if I have to drag 200 million Nigerians into this case for 5 years.
Okay, I challenge again, just where I've challenged Celine family to tell us how Harrison came into the picture. Who invited Harrison first? Who introduced Harrison to them? Did somebody just wake up and say, I find this person on social media? Did anybody call you, say, call this human rights activist, who could help you guys? Who is that person? Again, I throw the question to Tony again. Who sent the link to Tony that Daddy Freeze was live that day? Who sent the link to you? Who asked you to DM Mr. Potato? If it is you among all the panel that was sitting down that day that you chose to DM Sabio, that is between your judgment. But if there's any third person that sent you the link of that life that recommends Sabio to you, I know why. Have I said this before on this platform? I have.
Yeah.
In private, I have said it. I've said it that whoever connects Sabio to Tony is a weapon function.
Against this case.
Yes. Whoever connects Sabio to journalist Kemi day before yesterday, it's still the same narrative that I'm pushing. Because Kemi that we know does not bring anybody life. Dr. Kemi does not bring anybody life. Talk less of bringing a total stranger.
You ready? You want to tell what you've done?
Sorry, please, can you mute yourself, please, on YouTube? Let me mute you. Thank you. Kemi, don't even bring familiar faces to this. So, I am feeling, because if you watch that interview, Dr. Kemi keeps saying that the free is supposed to be here. Harrison is here.
People were saying Harrison is here.
Harrison was live. And I was talking about Harrison. I spent 3.5 hours with Dr. Kemi, how many of you heard I did not mention X? I did not mention Mr. Potato, not once. And I purposefully minus his name out of my mouth. Think about it, guys. But as soon as I step out, guess who jump in? Mr. Potato. Why? Why? So they are working overnight, not for the truth not to come out. We are not interested in anybody's job. What we are interested in is that we are basically interested in fact. And on this platform, as small as you may look us, we are the most powerful force on this case. Nobody can afford our price. We are the Gucci, we are the Louis Vuitton. We are the designer of this case. We are the orchestrator of this case. And we are the one cracking it. Sabio is like a person that starts at the back and just carry something and throw it into the air, thinking it's going to hit somebody. Una have done una worst. Warning upon now he was here, now he's telling us if anybody want to ask him a question, he will come up. Everybody will show their picture. Who are you? We're not scared of you. Nobody knows you in America. I want you to go listen to your own record. You will cry. So we are going to watch this because this is what brought him. He saw what we are doing. He couldn't hold it. He couldn't hold it. He did not.
They don't want us to talk about this man, Darlington.
Yes. But Darlington will be talked about. Wherever you are.
They don't want us to talk about Darlington.
Nigeria, as I said, belongs to us. Every one of us. You are there now eating. Tomorrow you will not be there. Could be me. Could be any of us on this platform. And Africa, in general, belongs to the youth of Africa. And if we refuse to open our eye and speak the truth when we can, if I'm in Nigeria, I will be managed. I understand. That's why I have a bit of reserve for Harrison. But when I now discover Harrison is not just scared, Harrison is actually a confirmed fraud. That's when I give up about his case. And I no longer see him.
I'm telling you, some days when you are going for Harrison, I always say, maybe he's naive. Maybe he doesn't know what he's doing. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. But on so many occasions, it can be a coincidence that he can be naive continuously and will not even at one point question all that was happening around him, even for a minute.
This guy was accused of armed robbery, kidnapping, taken to jail. This guy came out, continued the same behavior. This guy came out and announced to the nation he has a kidney problem. His friends were like, we know you, you don't have any kidney. They catch him. So every kind of criminal activities is in this guy's life. And suddenly he say, I'm a human rights activist, stealing people's things, arranging kidnapping. Let me tell you guys this breaking news. The POS man that Sabio say he knows. We have him. We have his detail. I have his account. How many POS man can do transaction of 140 million a year? I want people to tell me under the comment. The guy did a transaction of over 100 million in 1 year. Is that really a POS? Harrison has refused to reveal who that man is so that he can be arrested. I have put the account out there. Please, the account is real. Link to NIN that I know now. Harrison Hyder, because that is the kind of POS they are using to extort money from their victims. Harrison is the whole stage negotiator in Nigeria right now. Harrison was accused of stealing somebody's car in Asaba. The person went to the police station. The Asaba police station told the person, if it is Harrison, we don't want to talk about him. Please go to another station. Asaba people are DMing me that Harrison is a confirmed kidnapper. Now you go kidnap, now you go negotiate. Now you go collect money to give it to the police. You guys don't know who you guys are dealing with. If I am in Nigeria now, Harrison will send Marvelous to come and pie me. Before even the police will do their own. You see the way he's swelling up now. Now me, they give him that stress now. No be food, you chop. That's no food. He can't sleep. He's jumping from one hotel. His wife friend told me that this man beat his wife like mercilessly. Like mercilessly. He did beat the girl where he married for house. With evidence. Now their hero be that. Now be a big brother be that. And that man have audacity to come and compete with me and tell me, archive man, I have been giving you sleepless nights with fact. Guys, we can stay here and talk about this all day, but I have a mission tonight. Because Tony says something in the next line that will link Blessing, Darlington together. By the way, Darlington, I know you. I am a P2B supporter. My name is Ben. Now me, put $10,000 to bet Ideji during the election that was viral in Nigeria. It is me, Ben Samuel, Deji, and Dele Mamudu. It is me that brought $10,000 out to bet him that P2B will win the election. I am the obedient. And you happen to contest election under our able party and our able leader, P2B. I am going to try to get in touch with P2B. This case is bigger because Obi is a brand that nobody can stain. P2B is a brand that nobody can stain. I have a first-hand opportunity to work with Tinubu. I have a first-hand to work with Atiku directly. Tinubu was like a giveaway for me. People I can pay, I stay with, they are now in Aso Rock. Some of them, they have gotten appointment as the directors, chief executive. The day they launch Tinubu's billboard in London, those guys that launch it, they are my friends. Not like outside, they are my people. I have no problem with Jagaban government. Now God give him, he go do his own, he go like Buhari. But I supported P2B. The opportunity was in my hand like this. I have messages, I have videos, I have people you will see with Buhari today, with Tinubu today, texting me, join the group, Ben, join us. They will be with Tinubu in London. They will call me to come. I say, I'm not coming. I'm P2B supporter. Oga, this is Ben. This is Ben. So when I say nobody have monopoly of Nigeria, I tell you, and I meant it. No leader rise without persecution. I am receiving my own at the moment. So I am officially coming to you, sir, to tell us what you know over this case, Mr. Darlington. I know they fear anybody. And I heard that you know they fear anybody at all. I don't know how old you are, but Oga, in the country I live, we know they fear age. We they fear position. We they respect position. We know they fear position. There's a fuck up here. There's a misunderstanding here. I want you to explain yourself. Because if I come on your case, Blessing will be a forgetting matter. Go to internet and Google Ben Samuel. I am not in the pedigree of Sabio. Not today. I played a video the other day to you guys when we are campaigning to remove Abakari, the former this IRT that kidnapped Andrew and pie him. Unaoga, I am one of the people that campaigned that the man must go to jail. Did the man not go to jail? So going forward, we are going to say the truth here, and everybody must account for themselves. All the public persecution that you guys are giving to me, it's not going to work. If God is God, it's not going to work. And all of you that wanted to take my voice away, you wanted to take Afiba's voice away, you wanted to get Afiba's mother's voice away, Selene's mother's voice away, Andrew's family's voice away, Andrew's voice away. It will interest you to know that Harrison was seen moving things out of Andrew's house into the truck. Harrison told us the goose was moved on the 3rd. He lied. Harrison visited that property. Make una ask Harrison how many times has he been to that property?
Until they lost.
Make una ask Harrison how many times he has visited Andrew's house. Date, calendar, pictures are there. Make una ask Harrison what is his relationship with Darlington, with Blessing. He don't choke. He gave bone where you know the swallow. This one don't choke your neck. Whether Nigerian police talk, they no talk. This case is open. You went and packed a victim. All of his property, you pack it.
He wants red bottles, the expensive ones.
You pack everything, take his money, remove everything from his house. How dare you? Are we now living in a banana republic, dear Nigerians? Harrison Guamunushu, you are a Satan.
Let me not see any shoe on his leg. If I see any shoe for your leg, I will shout Andrew.
He stole Andrew belt, stole all of his stuff. I was here shouting that they have stolen from there. Una think that a joke. There was not having it. They went back again with a truck and removed everything, including matches, out of that home. Harrison said they removed the generator.
You remember when Harrison was doing the interview? He said that when they went there, the generator that is being used by the whole house, okay, a big generator that makes noise.
Yes.
And that is used by the whole house. But towards the ending of what he was saying, he said, oh, they move all the things.
Even the generator.
Isn't the same generator that they are used? they took again, or what?
Nigerians. Harrison move a generator from Andrew's house. YouTube, tomorrow, make una dey laugh because we don't catch a thief. A serious crimo. Harrison move a generator of Andrew. Andrew body never reach in family. We never find a fever body. We never find Celine body. We never find they alive. We never find them unalive. We are still looking for them. You don't they move suspect property. Una carry him.
Your interest should be geared towards, because that's the main reason why you were even hired in the first place, to locate these jobs. So you remember when I told you that there is no way they can move the landlord? I still strongly say that the landlord or the lawyer is not involved in this, because there is no lawyer in Nigeria that will participate in that without a court order.
Oh, this is addressed to the world. Harrison told us there was one room that was locked, the magic room, that they needed a key to open, and they have to go and call the landlord lawyer to give them permission to break in. This is an announcement for you guys. Harrison lied. Such call never went through. Such room never exists. Harrison, how much are you going? So are you actually thinking we don't have facts in our hand? You think you can double me? Hey, such room never exists. Such phone call never exists. As a matter of fact, Harrison returned back to that property on a multiple occasion. Harrison told us when they finish, they get an order from Abuja to move everything. On that third, you lied. We know the day, we have the time, we have the date, we have the pictures. We have the image. I am a cameraman. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, this boy. I didn't want to talk to you because you're not in my pedigree.
People don't know is that they think we come here and we talk without facts, or we come and say things when we don't have the facts.
That's how they brainwash their followers.
That whatever is being said here is actually investigated, and we are holding the facts. There is no need to come here and lie on anybody. That's not what we are. Our aim is not to come and lie. Our aim is to come and say the facts and the truth. Godwin, if you know the things that have happened in this case, you'll be more scared though. Mr. Ben is trying a lot not to say things, so you will not understand. Video evidence, picture evidence, they are there. Harrison is not what people are saying he is. So.
Harrison is officially, in my own opinion, he's a kidnapper.
So, puts on his page and have found Harrison to come and explain himself of all allegations. And for the first time, I agree with him. If Harrison has respect for his followers, including the people that are following this case, it will be a good thing for him to take this opportunity to come and answer the questions that are put out there. This is his chance to say we are lying, okay? If you come and tell his version of the story.
Falila. 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 My sister Falila. My sister Falila. I want to send a message to Ghanaian and I want you to translate. Please say it the way I want to say it, please. Please, as I say, it's going to be like 1 minute. It's very important for me. This is my message to all Ghanaian media. The man named Harrison, the lady named Blessing, the man named Darlington, the boyfriend of Blessing. Tell them, say these 3 people are connected with Nigerian police. They know where our daughter Afiba is. I said it with my full chest. Tell them that Mr. Ben says so. That's not your message. That credit the message to me.
Sorry, for Blessing, boyfriend. Was it down for 4 years? I said, I'm police for na if you got for mama when in the
Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you. So while we continue watching, those are the breaking news that Harrison is officially a suspect in the kidnapping ring of Afiba and Celine. He knows what happened to them because he's in contact with the people that order the removal of Andrew from Umuahia. Harrison collected the 1.5 million that Andrew transferred in Uyo. That money was collected for Harrison. That money was part payment of Harrison laundry job with the police and many, many other money. Harrison should show us his logistic to Abia. He told us on the record he flew from Abuja to Lagos, from Lagos to Anambra. It is a ticket of a flight. So tell us the day you fly, the time you fly, which airline, and your ticket. If you're not able to show us the ticket, tell us the airline and the time and leave the rest for Mr. Ben. The cameraman will get it. It is high time you come clean. Just the way you come clean when they catch you of your kidney failure nonsense, come clean now. You know, when I told you guys before, when I hear about organ harvesting, I kind of knew where Harrison was taking us to. And I vow to you guys, it's not, I don't like to bring people down. But if you dare me, I have his messages here. I said, I'm the last person you want to mess with. I have it. I said, I am the last person you want to mess with. You don't know me. When he began to lie online, we still exchanging messages. I told him, I said, go and talk to your lawyer. I said, Harrison, go talk to your lawyer. He indeed called his lawyer. He made a live with his lawyer, and his lawyer told him, things are not good. I have the video. A female lawyer. He said, things are not good. And I know that lawyer is a very smart lawyer. He said, things are not good. This is not looking good. That was before Harrison ran to Benue to go and video that guy. What we are doing here, we are breaking lies. I dare Nigerian police to say anything about me, to implicate me in any form. Do it if you have the fact. Do it. You got Andrew's phone. FP Moses told me he has Andrew's phone in New York because he was documenting things out of it. He told me. He said, I was taking pictures and I was using photocopy machine, because what are you guys doing in New York? It's one of these explanations. And they did that for 2 days. So while we continue to analyze this, remember, Harrison is not Harrison. Harrison Guamunushu is a laundryman for the evil and bad egg police. IGO police did not send these people. IGO police, Muiwa, the PRO police, this set of officers has brought disgrace to your office, has brought shame to your office. So the next time you see Harrison talking nonsense, just look through his eye. Even through TV, through phone, you will see the truth. And I give you the Spirit of God, the Spirit of discernment to find out who Harrison is without even asking a question. You will see through him. And come back, the same Spirit follow you to come and see through me. And the Spirit that lives in a man will give you the real answer of who is real or who is phony. Let's go, guys.
I will do it.
We understand.
Not because I have anything against Nigerians. I don't have nothing against them. I have a lot of Nigerian friends. And I said that to my friends before I came to the live. I said to them, if I have to drag your people, I'll drag them. Because first, it's something that Nigerians have to take to heart. If this is the case and the families are involved in this, Nigerians have to wake up. Nigerians have to speak for their country. Nigerians have to defend their country.
And everybody just kept quiet.
230 million people. These people have so much power. If these people, if these people like jump, an earthquake would happen. If these people just in one heart, you know what? I lived in Africa before, and the most thing I realized, not in all African countries, but I realized this in Nigeria. The reason Nigeria is this way, because the hearts are against each other. The hearts are against each other. The enemies, the virus is from within, not from outside. And if you have a little immune disease, nothing can cure it. So this is a case for Nigerians to wake up, to seek justice, to speak up, not to be afraid of nothing. Oh, they'll kill me. I'm going to be threatened or whatever. Well, this flag and this anthem that you guys sing, this has been paid with blood for, and people are taking it for granted. Your ancestors paid for this with their bloods. So please, I'm not going out of the whole context. I just want to address something. This is what is at hand. The two ladies are. It happens to be that the two ladies are now kidnapped, and we don't know their whereabouts. But tomorrow, it could be someone else.
It could be you.
And the next week, it could be someone else. And this is why I'm saying all
go
this.
ahead, please.
Mr. Beck, you can ask a question.
Quick question.
No, let him ask. Let him ask. Let's let the guest ask.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to say something then if you don't have any questions.
I didn't have any questions.
Daddy Freeze is your show. I'm going to allow you just take it. But I want to just point us to a direction. Please, thank you, sir, for coming to shed more light on this case. But please, I want Nigerians to see that this is not just a case of two people missing. This is a case of fraud.
Fraud.
He has come here to establish that this case, yes, system error and fraud, because there was corruption, they were extorting money from the families. And we need to know who finally, though he has given us that lead, we said it here, who invited those police. And this case will also help Nigerian police. Let me say why. It has been established now that even the IG does not have hand in this nonsense. That is the truth.
It is not. I've been saying it.
Don't have any hand in this nonsense. So there were people who did this.
And we were told that the IG was the one who authorized all this. Now let me say something. We never believed all this since day one. That's what I want to tell you. We never believed any of this, whatever the police told us. But we just took it, this is what is at hand. Let's deal with it. But it never made sense. It never made sense. I would just hop in a taxi or just meet Nigerians at work and I just tell them the story and they tell me, you know what? Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. It's completely fishy. And because we were so involved in the case, we couldn't see much. When you're involved into something, you can't really judge it unless you go out of it and you just look at things in general. But we were still saying that all of this is a lie and they've been taking money from us and nothing has been done about this case. And the first thing that made me think all of this is the petition that was written on the 10th of May. How do you write a petition and you say unknown? The IGP never writes a petition, and the IGP never writes a petition and says unknown. How can you say unknown? Who the police would? How will the police arrest the unknown person?
That's the petition.
This is the question. Yep. Mr. Ben, let me ask you this question. I know the petition. I'm the one who sent it. I want to ask you this question. I'm the one who received and sent and shared this with Mr. Harrison and the rest. I come to you and I tell you someone robbed my house. Okay. And I know who the suspect is. And tell me I'm writing a petition. And I tell you the person who robbed my house is Mr. X. How the police would know exactly who the person is, and I know who the person is. On the 10th of May, this petition was released. Read on the paper and show it to people. It was on the 10th of May, right? Okay. Let me ask you this. Andrew was
on the 8th of May
held in custody, or he was arrested on the 8th of May. So how can you say unknown for a person that has been 2 days in the cell?
and it's from the IG.
Can you answer this? How can you say Andrew is the unknown and he's been 2 days in the cell? So the police knows exactly who he is, and they know the suspect.
Unknown persons. That means more than one person.
Which lead us to one conclusion. Which lead us to one conclusion, which is myself suspecting the people I came on the live with just added to. I suspected two people. It was Afiba's friend and her boyfriend. She knew about the case. She's the one who fled. She's the one who threatened me when I said these things. And her boy.
Did you guys hear that? I hope we are hearing that, please, guys.
But that's on TikTok. Please tap the screen for me. Please tap the screen.
Don't let us our screen sleep, please. We have 70 something, 80 now, going to 90. Please tap the screen for us so that it will stay alive, because we are long on TikTok. TikTok will think this guy just turned it on and left. But just imagine that the man said my first suspect is Blissing and her boyfriend. What more do we want? Now, I have seen so many evidence that I can now officially again inform Nigerians that Harrison and Blessing knows each other. They communicate, not just before we posted the picture. If you remember, after this day, we begin to ask for Blessing picture. I did not have Blessing picture. Harrison never talked about Blessing. But before this day, Harrison met Blessing in Abuja. Harrison knows Blessing. Harrison has Blessing's phone number. But here we are, that Blessing is disappeared from the scene. The husband of the victim said, my suspect is Blessing. And the charity worker, the humanitarian laundryman as a man, have Blessing phone number in his pocket. Have Tony's phone number in his pocket. Could not go offline and say, hello, Tony. I didn't know Blessing is your suspect. Too. I know where she is. I have this information. No. When we posted Blessing, because I am the first person that posted Blessing, and I'm proud to do that. The cameraman will find anything out. The cameraman will go to any length to find anything out. I posted Blessing on my page, and I asked people to tell Harrison to post. Up to today, Harrison have no post one Blessing picture.
Tomorrow.
So we begin to talk about Blessing. Harrison came out and said, Blessing reached out to me yesterday. We are going to have an interview tomorrow. How far with the interview? When I see the interview, when I see the confused man called Mr. Potato, came on online and say, if they ask Ben to show the way to catch the owner, the people that did this, Ben is not showing. Mr. Potato, you are a disgrace. I don't lie to you. The man you are calling a hero now, that you are walking hand, that you came to defend his character and say you pull off his file, he's a good man that is working for the good people of Nigeria. Mr. Potato, what did they get against you that you can't speak the truth and damn the consequence? Is it the follower they are giving you? All those followers, they hold you. You can never be yourself between those followers. You have to walk one line all your life. At your age, you come online to be pleasing people. You want to be like Daddy Freeze or very dark man, Baba, you know, get time. Just face your IT, JJJ, they go. You know, Sabi talk, first of all. You know, Sabi manage information. The gift of blogging is not in your life. And no pastor can give you the anointing. So many people will like you, tell you the truth, make you wash out. Wash out, Baba. Go listen, go watch your own video. Even you go on like yourself. You go don't click on like. See story now. See her now. You live in America. See story. Because I know Sabio did not come into this investigation with this biased mind. He was bought over. Then he started to talk nonsense, basically. And then he got all these ladies under his page. Yes, Daddy Sabio. Daddy Sabio. You are doing well. Our daddy. He dey make your ego. Write good comment. Write good comment. Sabio, the comment I have received, if you receive 1/10 of it, you go jump Brooklyn Bridge. You go jump him. And you are still giving that insult to me. And I'm happy. Today, he posted 3 of my picture. The assignment they gave to you don't backfire. I get power personal. See as you disgrace yourself with Kemi. That's why you are not able to post that video. Any part of it, you couldn't post it. Because normally you would have been proud to post it. Just went there to... Yes. Go ahead.
Someone on Sabio's line, the person claims that you were also at the location when Apiba and Celine were in Andrew's house. And Sabio is only saying definitely, probably you were there. The guy said for Andrew to request for Celine and her friend, definitely the other friend might be for you. And Sabio was also nodding his head. He was saying,
Are you joking? Are you joking? Are you joking? You're joking, right?
fast motion. It's like a Johnson, but it's like it's that fast
Now spirit of Andrew they disturb him. I tell you.
See, they say Mr. Ben is always on the camera. Maybe the other lady will be doing cameraman things with the cameraman.
I better make on a screenshot.
Because I cannot even stay there for 10 minutes or 1 month. I can't try it. And they keep going with the line of you run a fact check on him, you run a we
I'm dying. No. So that one come there.
For this one. I think everybody has their own opinion, but just spreading the false narrative and all that is what is not.
No. The funny thing is this. No, the funny thing is this. As that man said it, there are people under the comment that want to say something, they can't. They will just like, hey, yes, yeah, Mr. Ben is there. Oh, the guy blocked Afiba's family himself, talk less of anybody else. Oh, you don't know? The guy will block he blocked Afiba's family. Just all one comment he blocked them. And they fight for their sister. No madman be that.
I'm here.
I'm out. Savio want to kill me. I swear to God. Can you imagine Savio run to our life to come and comment and run back to start his life? Oh my life, I'm done. He's always threatening. Even threatening us. He said, you know what he said about Tony? I have his ID, I have his UAE, I have everything. Oh my God, I'm done. Jesus. Oh.
I don't think Tony can be shut down to be sharing your HIV with anybody.
I'm done. Oh.
He's not reviewing what is important. He's just a distraction.
No, but it's listen. We are having a serious conversation. Sometimes we need to take a break. Normally, when you're doing live, after 1 hour, you take a break and come back. But we do uninterrupted. Make we laugh for half an hour. Maybe we take and just crack joke. Maybe we just take and the. Yeah. Can you imagine? The guy came here. He said, Andrew was convicted in the UK. Imagine, he was convicted in the UK. That's why.
I think about 3 hours ago, I saw Harrison commented on that he was stopping this particular case because he realized that Afiba's family actually Sergio posted a message that Afiba's family is angry with Harrison. Harrison commented that today will be my last day.
You cannot stop, Harrison. You cannot stop,
You know something? Okay, that post was really unwarranted. It was really unnecessary. This post had warranted people to actually abuse this victim's family with insults. This victim family are still grieving. They still don't know where their loved one is.
put something like this and allow your followers to abuse the families that have lost their loved one. What audacity! Even if the family is saying, okay, and you step back a little bit, if it's not for you to get your cloud chasing, why would you post something like this? Let's be a little sensitive, a little compassion.
Palila, the family reserves the right.
Yeah, right.
They allow the family reserve the right at all times to decide who they want to work with. If they look at you and they don't understand what you are about, they reserve the right to say, we don't want again. Now, this is why you will know that these people do not have the interest of these girls.
No, from day one. From day one.
Yes, about image whitewashing, image padding, image laundry. Because one, sense will not put something as sensitive as this out there. Why? Even if they don't want to work with you again, you could still be receiving information that can be relevant to this matter. So why are you putting it out there? I've tried my best. These people are not grateful.
And you know what? What even annoys me is the fact that before he even posted that, he tagged Harrison. He said, Harrison, why will you show the family you at this point? You have to come and answer for yourself. Harrison is in the comment section saying he's taking his answer. Oga, they say come and answer.
You cannot carry loads from somebody's house and take your hands.
Harrison, you cannot go until you tell us where you find the body from, which market you buy them, whose person is that. You cannot go until you tell Nigerians how much you stole from Andrew's house, how much goods you steal. You cannot continue with another victim again. No, it's over. Harrison, you must tell Nigerians why you go collect the money and what is the other man doing in your pocket. You must tell Nigerians so. Harrison, if you don't remove your human rights nonsense come for, you will ban that everything. You will remove everything. You are a fraud. You are a kidnapper.
To understand this, we are not here to stop anybody that has good intention.
Sabio has no good. No, my sister.
No, Mr. President.
Okay.
I'm just saying that we are not here to stop anybody with good intentions for this case. Okay. We are all on the same wagon, advocating for the sake of these girls, for us to find these girls. Because the more platform we have for advocating what is going on, the information we have to go there and ask the right people the questions. So if something is going wrong, I don't know why this thing he posted really, I feel so bad for the family. Like I feel really hurt. Because some of the comments that are being directed to these families that lost a loved one. If it's not for your personal interest, why would you do that?
See, I have told, let me tell you, I have told you before, the supporter he has, they are all brainwashed. They have no interest. If they listen, it was Harrison that came out and said Afiba was married. Afiba is married. Afiba came for 3. Afiba came to this. It was Harrison, not me. So Harrison all along has been walking behind the curtain to bury this case. What you are seeing today is a full-blown, just a test of what you're about to see. It's a test, but you couldn't have. It's just a time bomb, basically. It's going to happen. There is no way it's not going to happen. It has happened in secret. It's going to happen now. Harrison is going to weaponize all his followers against Afiba's family, against Eline's family. You will see. Me, I'm telling you now. You watch and see. Nigerians will know who is real, who is fake. They should be ready.
I pray to God that God will open the eyes of these families for them to see who wants the best for their daughter. Who wants
I'm sure they have.
pray God will open their eyes.
They have.
But I'm really hurt this night by seeing this thing.
You will see more, my sister. You will see more.
Why would you instigate something like this for family? He was going to Abia State, where they already arranged a body that does not belong to either a
family
or Celine.
Mm-hmm.
None of the family members, because they know that sisters, siblings, he was busy kneeling down and crying and making videos. You see how the manipulation, the level of manipulation, you are going to be crying and say somebody showed him when they were carrying masks for him. Why do you make it about you? Nigerians do not know about human rights activism. People don't know about charity. If these are the charity organizations that we have, we don't have anything. Because, you see, it's manipulation. The manipulation is too much. It's too much. You're going to be crying that they carried masks for you. What are you crying for? And if not, you will come out and cry. I don't know how you spend people's money. You came out and started crying that Nigeria should gather money for you. Crying up and down. So expect him to cry. Expect him to cry this week. Expect him to cry next week. But one thing I can assure you, the truth in this matter will come out. This matter is not like every other one they have been handling. This one is different. The difference in this one is that even Andrew's body will not rest in peace until justice is found. Even Afiba and Zai will not.
They've actually blackened the campaign to the extent that they portray him as a devil out of every Nigerian. When you go to the comments, they are saying, why are they not convicted Mr. Ben? Why are they not doing this to Mr. Ben? Blah blah blah. It's because they have nothing on this man sitting there as we watch. Mr. Ben actually, I wouldn't say he's innocent, but based on how they portray this man as a devil, they have no evidence to give to their fans. All they have to do is quit. They have nothing else to give to their fans.
Even if Mr. Ben has any question to answer or will be indicted in this matter, at the end of the day, he will be indicted anyway. That should not stop him from speaking his truth. Should it?
Pat, go ahead.
Harrison, we are not surprised.
Okay, hold on. We'll go YouTube contributor. TikTok, hold on, guys. Go ahead.
Tell Harrison that we are not surprised that he will want to state that he's no longer interested in the case. We are not surprised. We know that it will get to this point because all along the interest of the girls has never been his priority.
Mm-hmm.
He is a culprit. His fear now is that he doesn't want to be talking to them. So because people are not scrutinizing what he is saying, so he cannot say anything again, knowing that people will question what he's saying. You've been able to open the eyes of this family to see him from another angle. So that is why he's trying to hide away from. People should not get upset with whatever he says. We are not surprised. That is what naturally he's supposed to do. The next thing he will do is to confess. He has to confess. He has to confess his involvement because he has been doing every other thing and it's been working for him. But this very one, this is my first time of being involved in something that has to do with social media this much. I cannot hold it. It's affecting me. I don't know how every other person is feeling, but I feel like these people were too close to me because the whole situation is just very obvious. We are here talking simply because the police has refused to do their job. Everything is very clear. It's just few questions, and it will lead to the root of this.
Just few questions we ask now. They're all breaking down.
Just few questions. And one good thing is that even the Harrison himself, he's not good at what he's doing because everything shows. Everything shows. Imagine that he's going to interview the people who he claimed who he claimed that shot Andrew, and he did not know that he's not supposed to have, I don't know how, God exposed him. And the people there are telling him, no, we never shoot ourselves with Andrew's gun. This is policemen shot me on my leg. I don't know what was going on. The man was saying it. And even the policeman tried to coerce the man to say something different. But the guy stood his ground. I never see anybody's gun. I never know what's going on. I was just going my way and police shot me on my foot.
And he said, it's a 4 police. He said 4 men. 4 people were standing in mufti, and one of them
do you still recall in one of his videos, he said he wrote petition. He did not know that Blessing has written petition.
Yeah.
In one of his videos, he said he wrote petition and he didn't know that Blessing had already written her own petition. And now he removed himself from the petition aspect. I don't know if you see what's going on. He's no longer part of the people that wrote petition. Are you getting it? In one video, I watched him where he said, I wrote a petition, but I did not know that Blessing was also writing her own petition in one of the interviews. So everything that he does catches up with him. It's just that people are so myopic that they don't see beyond their nose. And because I don't see a reason why somebody will not know that for somebody to go and look for a body to cover up people who are missing, this person would have done something. I don't know. You don't need a lawyer to use your brain that somebody is going to look for a body to cover up for people who are missing.
A whole body.
And you are telling me the person did not know the whereabouts of these people?
How does he know?
Who else would do that? And for Blessing, your friends are missing. You have social media account, and this social media account is where every other person comes out to cry. And you said you're afraid of police. You have your social media account where you would have used if you didn't want to go to police to say, hey friends, I don't know who will go for me, who will help out, who knows somebody. And 2 of my friends, I got a message, just writing it, posting it. But instead of doing this, she deleted her account. She was covering something. It's very obvious. You don't need a soothsayer to tell you. You don't need anybody to tell you. It's just obvious. We are just talking and talking and talking, which is not bad. What we are doing is very good, so that by the time police will wake up to tell us their story, they will want to answer some of these questions we are raising. But then, if we have police that is working, all this what we are saying, we will not be saying it like, wasting so much time trying to go through all this one after the other. Police have all this information. It's just a click. They know everything. But coming out to tell the world, this is what happened. How many weeks? And for people who were asking you, why didn't you tell the police? Then use your platform now, turn it around again, and ask the people. Now that the whole Nigeria, everybody had told police about this case, what have they done after 4 weeks?
What have the police done?
Okay? When everybody told police, everybody is talking about this case. What has police done about this case after 4 weeks? Maybe this is...
Thank you so much, Pat. So we're going to be rounding up now. It's 3 hours on the dot, and over 3 hours since we've been talking here. We would like to thank you guys for joining. It has been a very productive evening. Anybody want to have a contribution from TikTok before we move? Our TikTok, don't sleep. We are still here. Good evening. How are you? Go ahead.
I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone that have been putting their voice to make sure that the justice is served, and for Nigerian police to be responsible for what they're meant to do. And that's what we keep doing here. We keep talking about Afiba, we keep talking about Celine, we keep talking about Andrew. We cannot really rule that out. He still remains an innocent person.
unless somebody else wants to say something that is not right. So that point in time, he was still an innocent person. He was only alleged or accused of something. He was supposed to answer that. So we still talk about that because an injustice to one,
an injustice to all. Yeah.
The reality is that we have brothers in police, we have fathers in police, but we cannot continue in this trend. We have friends in police, we cannot continue in this trend. We cannot be using this kind of weapon to fight ourselves. So police need to wake up. They owe us explanation on issues like this. Whenever an investigation is going on, we deserve to get an update to know that yes, they can't keep mute and claiming as if they are working. This is the situation around this. This is what we have done. This is where possible. There are things that they need to say in the public. There are things that they don't need to say. Yes, we are not ignorant. We are not if Nigeria is maybe not up to the Western world, but we know some few things. So if there are things that they need to tell us that everybody knows, that's okay. So far, they need to come out. And there are so much connections around the activities of Harrison on this. He has to come and explain things.
This is the connection we are linking to Harrison now. As you say so, It is important for our audience to know. If you can mute yourself, please. Let me just say this so that our other panel from other side can hear us. This is what I will say to Harrison. This is the connection. Harrison got involved in this case on 22nd, officially posting of May. On 22nd of May. When Harrison got involved, Andrew was already in prison. Okay. Now, Harrison identified the body in New York, Andrew's body. Harrison confirmed to the whole nation that he sent his staff to go and identify Andrew. His staff called Andrew big head and bastard. All of us know what that means. I asked Harrison, do you have a relationship with Andrew? No. Have Andrew done anything to you before? No. Why did you guys say that? He said if you see Andrew, he would have known Andrew. Harrison told the nation Andrew is an organ harvester. Another lie that have come to pass. Harrison discovered a body on the street of Aba after 30 days of body remaining there. Harrison did not call the police in Aba. Harrison traveled to Aba with the same police that pied Andrew. Harrison identified the body, which we can now confirm is fake, bought by Harrison and Marvelous. Harrison proceeded to Andrew's house. Harrison searched Andrew's house. Harrison stole things from Andrew's house, confirmed. Harrison planted the curtain with Marvelous, confirmed. Harrison went and collected 1.5 million that Andrew transferred to the police in cash. Harrison lied to the nation. He doesn't know who Blessing is. Harrison has confirmed that he knows Blessing. Harrison returned back to Andrew's house and removed all the property in Andrew's house. Harrison told us the police asked him to do that. I mean, he removed everything from Andrew's house, including matches, and they loaded it in a lorry and moved. Harrison wanted to give the body to Celine family and give body to Afiba's family. I said, no, Harrison, you are lying. Because from the first night you came on Daddy Freeze, you lied about the logistics of the police, how they move Andrew. because I was privileged to know, because Andrew told me his joining plan with the police. Harrison, you are a fraud. You know exactly who you are working for. Harrison, you know Darlington. Harrison, Afiba's husband said, my suspect is Blessing and her boyfriend Darlington. Harrison, you have refused to post Blessing on your page. When you had that interview with Blessing, it was arranged. The question that needed to be asked, you never asked. Like, Blessing, why did you run to Abuja? Blessing, why didn't you phone the family of Afiba 48 hours after the girl went missing? Blessing, why did you deleted all of your social media? Blessing, why didn't you react? Why didn't you travel to Aba for 10 days? Blessing, why did you decide to write petition to bring Andrew only 72 hours after Andrew has been arrested on the 8th? You wrote petition on the 10th. When you have been waiting from the 28th, Afiba sent 28th of April, Afiba sent you a message. You never find it useful to travel to Aba to investigate about your missing friend. 2 friends, not 1. Are we connected now? You guys wanted to say Mr. Ben knows everything. Let us blame Mr. Ben. So if I did not have my platform or power, now so when I go the light to go, turn that way go choke on, then they cook them for Sambisa Forest. We don't catch you. Harrison, you are not going anywhere. You are staying put. You will explain, you will confess to Nigerians what you know. All the money transaction, you will say it to Nigerians. Harrison, the POS man that collect 1.5 million, that POS man has received over 140 something million in 1 year. Harrison, tell us what is your connection with that POS man. Is that POS man doing real POS or something else? Harrison, I asked you to declare that POS man, you have refused. You are hiding the POS man. Then you know where to go and collect the cash from him. Because it was you that the money was meant for. It was you that provided the POS man. Now you have collected Andrew's money, a pie person. What are you going to do with the money? You are holding it for the police. You are holding his money. You are holding his property for the police. But you have not gone to Blessing's house to collect Afiba's bag and the selling suitcase. Harrison, you may lie to your gullible follower. We are not in that category. We are critical thinkers. And that is why we are here. Your mission was clear from the beginning. You wanted to provide a body and end the case. That is why you say it is over. If you see this big head again, tell me, say, my name is not Harrison. Is it over now? Harrison, you are going to jail. You are going back to jail. Because the lawsuit is coming, and it's coming in a massive way. And that big man you are hiding, you are working for, that police you are covering for, they will not be able to save you. Your name is now in Foreign Office in the UK. Your name is now at British Embassy. Your name is going worldwide, both on internet. You wanted to spoil me. You released my phone number to the whole world and call me an accomplice. So if I did not have my platform, that's how you would trouble my life. But you see, the thing is changing now. You cannot step out. You cannot move. We have you. Harrison, you came out and told Nigerians that on the 3rd of June, when you went to Andrew's house, you found blood. You lied. You planted it there. We have evidence now. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? The cutting of Andrew, you planted it. What are you going to do? Because the same you, Harrison, told us on a video that the police that followed you to Andrew's house told you they've been there and they found nothing. The same you told us that the Umuahia police said they went there, they found nothing, only a handful of stuff, and they hand over it. So how do you go back there on the 3rd of June and find blood on the wall, blood in the room, blood on everywhere? Wow. Harrison, you told us that on the 3rd of June, before you enter that small room, they couldn't enter it. You have to call the lawyer of the property to come and open the door. The lawyer said they don't know you. There was never phone call. My investigation is top notch. You never, no phone call, not from the police, not from you. You are a liar. We don't catch you now. You move all Andrew property, including his generator. You told us that happened on the 3rd of June. Harrison, we have the date, we have the time, we have the picture. We saw you carrying goose into the truck. You carrying goose into the truck. We'll soon release it. You think you're smart? We shall see. Now you cannot run away from this case. So I am a suspect. I am in this case. I am a suspect. Me and you, we are suspect. We must clean our name. You're not going anywhere. On what be naga? On what be naga? Onyoshi. You go come online. Today, police, Akoso, format. You don't ever see poor man when they do charity. You don't ever see people when no get job, when no get level. When can just package. They do kidnapping. They kidnap, they release, they collect hostage money. For the past 2 months, you refuse to allow me to ask the police critical question. You weaponize your followers to be attacking my character. You were paying YouTubers to carry bad news about me. How far now? Go back to Daddy Freeze now, whether he will take you. He knows you now. You are a fraud. Call Daddy Freeze. Tell him to put you online now. Call Daddy Freeze. Let's go there together.
Mr. Ben, let me take this opportunity to say this. This is not a fight of division. I'm saying this because what was posted on Sabio's page, the comment section, they're saying let the Ghana people take their stuff away. This is not about Ghana and Nigeria. Please. This is about 2 girls. These are 2 human beings. These girls are Africans. These girls could be your family members. These girls could be your sisters. These girls could be your aunties. Please, for God's sake, let's not do that. All fight this case for the betterment of the families that have lost their loved ones, for the betterment of getting these girls back and safe to their families. I would also want to use this opportunity to apologize to Peter's family, to apologize to Celine's family. Unfortunately, maybe this is the reason why you wanted to stay off social media, for your own sanity. But you have lost a loved one. You have to take the hit when it comes. You have to be able to stand all these things. These are the obstacles we will have to face in order to get your child or to get your children back. Let this not deter the family from seeing the truth and following where the truth is. Let this not put fear in their family that, if we speak our truth, we will be trolled, we will be insulted. No. It's worth being insulted and abused so that you can get your child or get the right answer for this situation, than to sit back with fear and not approach this issue. I am really sorry to you people. I apologize to you families. And we are still praying with you and hoping with you that of this case we will hear good news for you and your loved ones. And we thank everybody that comes here to listen. And for the people that come to comment the way they want to comment, we know where you are from. You are not our target audience. You are really not our target audience. So we thank everybody, especially my people from Ghana that come in here to listen. May God be with all of us.
Thank you so much. And our people on YouTube, I want to thank you guys for joining. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, please.
I want to say some two before I log out. There's this proverb in Ghanaian language which says, "You do not throw the key into the forest during the daytime and light up in the night to search for the key." You do not throw a key into the forest in daytime and light up in the night to search for the key. What I'm saying is because if indeed Harrison, investigators, the police, they really wanted to find out if Afiba and Sally are either alive or not, the moment Andrew was kidnapped was when the key to this case should have been exposed, either by coercion, by persuasion. They should have found out where the girls were right when Andrew was kidnapped, was arrested. But unfortunately, he was pied. And up to now, we do not know who pied Andrew. The police are denying it. The vigilante group that Harrison went to interview are also denying it. If Andrew is a criminal, the most wanted criminal in Nigeria, whoever in court pied Andrew, you. Why is everybody running away from being called a hero? A hero should stand up. And I'm sure Nigeria will applaud that hero that pied Andrew. And that hero will answer some questions. So that hero should stand up and pied Andrew. And let's ask him a few questions. I'm done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you. You guys are wonderful. We've done it again today and we've exposed lies. We have exposed lies. Sorry, we couldn't finish the video we were showing earlier. But it is what it is. We'll be able to show the most important part of it, which was the Afiba's husband speaking out there, his mind and heart. So I thank you guys for joining and God bless you from the UK.